All right, I'm still alive. COVID's been really annoying. But we're back, guys. Back for another serving. Let's see what we got going on today. AP surprises everyone with a new release. What is this? What is happening? Some people are not going to be happy about this release. Most people are probably going to be confused. Let me know what you think. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I need to take off some of those old sound effects. um, wow, APX Cactus Jack. I didn't even know what this was, but hey, maybe AP knows something that we don't. Maybe they're trying to appeal to the demographic or like to the audience that they think hasn't been exposed to watches yet, right? Because let's be honest, watch people. I mean, we just have so many watches as it is, probably too many. So hey, it's cool that they're releasing something for others. Let's just see who we got in the chat. Say hello to our audience. Diego, who the hell is Travis Scott? I said the same thing. I said the same thing, but listen, he's got a following. He's probably got like 10 million on Instagram, right? I know how these things go down. If they wouldn't make a limited edition for someone, if they weren't like super mega famous and talented. So, I mean, they made one for Ed Sheeran, right? Mr. Zero, will Timmy be sane today or is COVID still affecting his mind? Yo, that stream yesterday was off the rails, off the rails. It's a comedy show, guys. It's a comedy show. Nothing should be taken too seriously, but yeah, I feel like I went really hard on uh Mike and Josh. And I can't believe I missed the joke, guys. You know what joke I missed? It was that they called themselves Alpha Crown, but the way they acted was totally beta. Like if we were to rewatch that video, which I don't want to go over again, it's just gonna get myself into more trouble. Just digging a deeper grave for myself every day. We're just saying like they should be called the Beta Crown, because Beta Soy actually with the small font, Beta Soy Crown, because how to tell you, it was anything but alpha behavior. Anyways, let's just keep going here. Time is a human construct. Is this collab going to save AP? Well, maybe they know something that we don't. Okay, that's you always have to think about what are they coming from. So AP is a fresh off its best sales ever with over 2.1 billion. Well, that's today, but their gray market, like less desirable pieces are imploding. The better question is this collab going to ruin AP? Right, because there's always a chance that that's going to happen, because this is not exactly what the watch enthusiasts really want from the brand, and just general watch enthusiasts and collectors getting pretty pissed off with them. Oh, hey, shout out to Oshino Mali. Dirk was doing a show earlier tonight, and it looks like Oshin set it up so that Dirk's audience gets redirected here. So, hey guys, welcome to the show. Hey, if Dirk wants to, do a show with me, I've got nobody on. I really want to talk to that Mark Brooklyn guy. He had a lot to say, but he won't join the streams. What's up with that? Yeah, this collab could actually harm them. Let me know. Let me know. What do you guys think? What do you think? This is new AP. Before I say anything and influence your opinion, let me know. What do you think? You like this? Or is this dope? Or you're like, pass. Like if you got a call for this tomorrow, says, dude, Diego, you know how you always want AP, you were crying. Well, guess what? Travis Scott, limited edition, yours tomorrow. You just have to pay. What's the retail? Hold on a second. What's the retail for this thing? Oh my God, so many beautiful. 178,000 Swiss francs, limited to 200 pieces. It's only 200 pieces, guys. Think about that. Oh, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I mean, the handwritten font. Yeah, I dig it. Oh, we got some super chats. Holy shit. We got some super chats from PG. $5. Happy birthday, Tim. Sorry for COVID on your birthday. Oh, come on. It's not my birthday. It's guys, my birthday was February 3rd. It's like in 2 months. 2 months. Hey, gorilla time. But I appreciate the super chat.
This makes no sense. Hope you're getting better, Tim, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Speedy
I'm
recovery. Speedy
on the
recovery,
down
brother.
slope. I
Yeah, speedy recovery.
I reached the peak last night, and now I'm on the dip. Speaking of on the dip, Brian. Hey, Brian, how you doing?
I'm here to dip, man.
Yo,
This
Brian.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. Do you know that AP would do this? It just, I don't know. You know, Travis Scott with the Nike Dunks is, they're killing it. They're selling
Oh
dunks
yeah.
for 12. Well, have you not seen the dunks?
No.
The Nike
Travis Scott
dunks.
Nikes.
Look at the price. Yeah. They're really amazing.
Oh, did
Sneakers.
he take the place of what's his face? Kanye? Kanye is really
No.
Oh,
They're just using them as a line. But if you go to the low dunks, look at the
wow.
prices.
Oh my God.
Excuse
It's
me.
like 1,300. There's some expensive ones. So he has this brown kind of coloration. Goats.
With the reverse
1,000,
Nike.
1,300. Yeah. It's very simple. It's nothing flashy. So I can appreciate this. Can respect.
Kind
Hey,
of makes you wonder where AP's directions are. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, what kind of crowd? Well,
Yeah.
they have to go for the crowd where the money is at. These watches are not cheap, so I feel like they're going towards celebrities. I think soon they're only going to be exclusively selling to the musicians. Like they don't want to even sell to rich people. Like they just want like directly to just celebrities.
To Daniel
No,
Katz.
yeah. No restaurant owner millionaires allowed. Just celebrities. Yo, DXB 25 AD. Hey Tim. Salem from Dubai. Salem or Shalom? Salem.
Salam, I think Salam.
Salam.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Salam from Dubai. How was the trip to Abu Dhabi with your roommate? After all, we missed you here. Us and the Dubai expat. Yo, no, the Abu Dhabi was off the rails. I spent some fun time with the roommate at the pool in Abu Dhabi, and the next day we went to like the most expensive freaking tea on the planet. Ridiculous. No, the tea was 200, like tea, coffee. It cost 200 dirhams, which is tea and a piece of cake. Yeah.
Which is? I don't know.
Which is like
200.
Well, I think it's like $80.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't live there and be a YouTube live streamer.
You can't. I'll show you the pictures. It was they actually use gold in the tea. It's ridiculous. Who does that? Okay, so I'll show you the entire meal. That was 200 dirhams.
After you drank the gold, did you like, filter the poops for the gold later?
I think maybe that's what gave me COVID.
Oh yeah, you might have got bad gold.
Oh wait, yeah. So those were complimentary cakes. As you can see it.
Not that complimentary.
Not that complimentary, no, but they were delicious.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, you know what I like right now?
Yeah.
With Daniel and Gorilla Time on here, I'm one of the young people like you.
Oh.
Now you made my day. I'm not going to go to sleep tonight. Thank you, Brian.
Brian, I'm your junior, bro. I'm like an understudy to you.
You're
You're vintage, Brian.
Yeah, but you're aged.
I know, that's true.
Pre-ceramic.
That's very true. I'm pre-ceramic.
Listen, in my case, when you go to look at a used automobile, you don't look at sometimes you don't look at the years. You have to look at the mileage.
Oh, look, he's getting it in. So,
In my,
so your
in my
mileage
case,
is your
in my
mileage is very low. 1-user car. I'm a 10-user car.
well, in my case, it might be the rough mileage by the one driver.
Timepiece
dear.
Vigilante says, congratulations to Brian on the new house that went
you.
under the radar with all the watch unboxings. Right, exactly.
Yeah, whatever. I can't wear it on my wrist. What do I care?
No, dude. That's
Dude, Can I carry a picture of it with me and
yes.
flex
We wanna
on
see it.
people?
Yo, next time we have a watch meetup, you have to bring the picture of the house, like in black and white, do like
No. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna carry
get
a
it
picture.
laminated.
I'm gonna go to AP and tell them to make a picture, make a dial with my watch
Yeah.
with my house on it and flex on it. Yeah,
Yes.
it's just a
It's the
house.
most expensive dial. I had to buy a house.
Yeah. No.
Yo. But hey, guys, there's this new AP that came out. It's rocking the internet.
Is that right?
We're checking it. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's making a
No,
big
is that
splash.
right? It says utopia is a state of mind. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Wow.
Yeah.
It's not like something's going on.
In my
That's
delirious
weird.
COVID infected mind, I think
All right,
it
so
actually looks amazing. It's very
so
modern.
so AP is selling a very expensive piece, and they say
Yeah.
whatever is a state of mind.
Oh,
Yet you
it
got to be
does.
able
Of
to.
mind. Yeah. Is a state of
Utopia.
mind. Utopia is a state of mind.
So you got the state of
Dude.
mind of having to be rich to own that AP.
No.
They
You don't understand. Wealth comes from within. You
Oh, and
can't
isn't that
find it
isn't that
outside.
nice
Yeah. The
that they're
true
saying
wealth.
it? Yeah,
The true
I know.
wealth, Daniel,
I get it, Tim.
is
I get it.
you can't buy true wealth, okay? Your friends, okay, your family, you can't buy that. You
I get
can't
it, Tim.
buy, your experiences in life. You
That's
can't
right.
buy, your mind, your consciousness.
All right, Tim. I bet you'd be my best friend if I sent you $1,000 super chat right now.
No, you can't buy. No, I'll do whatever. Listen, I'll do it for free. You done so much for me, and thank you for the scarves. Thank you for the scarves. Actually, Brian sent me some scarves just perfectly timed.
Well, no, I sent the one for the roommate because I looked at it and it said made in Korea.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, well, okay. So, and then I put one in there for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I
you
took
can
good
slobber
care.
it. It's washable.
And by the way, where is Wonder Woman?
She's in the other room. She was like
Okay.
doing like I was trying to
Okay.
prepare the show. She was doing something to me, like hitting my chest in the back, and I'm like, "Do you mind? Like, what the fuck
She's
are you
trying.
doing?"
That's like a treatment. What are you talking about? That was very nice of her.
No, but I'm trying to work. I'm trying to prepare a
Oh,
show for today, and she's like
okay.
hitting me.
Well, that's nice of her all the same.
No,
It
I
may be
love her,
bad,
but like it's not the right
untimely,
time.
untimely. Okay, untimely.
Very
but still.
untimely. And then I'm actually the rude one for having to ask her to stop because I had to prepare the show.
You remind me. I'm off topic, Brian, but you remind
Yeah.
me of as young as you are, as my dad when I was a
Yeah.
little kid, saying about your mom, son, has got a very sweet heart. That's why I married her, but she sometimes gets unrailed.
My wife is very sweet, but she's a little stupid. That's why she married me.
Well,
Yeah.
a
So
little off
yeah,
topic, Tim. A little off topic.
utopia is a state of mind. Oh, that was a good catch, Daniel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
right.
easy
That's
to
right.
say when you got like a $50 million house like this guy, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, utopia is a state of mind while he's sitting in the $50 million house, driving Lambos. Get the fuck out of here. What
And
the?
owns 10 APs.
Oh, it's
So
just it comes off as unsensitive. I think, like, dude,
yeah.
he's not fooling anyone. Like, he's not fucking Gandhi. Like, I understand if they partnered with Gandhi, and all the proceeds went to
the Gandhi Royal Oak.
yeah, a Gandhi
Oh
Royal Oak,
God,
and
that's
all the
funny
proceeds
shit.
go to I don't know spread democracy, whatever. Like that, okay. But then, like, what is this? What is this? Come on, come
How much is it?
on.
How much is it? And
It's 200 US. It's 200,000 US.
Bullshit.
Yeah. It's 178,000 Swiss francs.
It's just not me, Tim.
how many pieces
Yeah.
are going to be made?
200. I feel like it's too many.
All right.
No,
I think they probably.
let's-
I think they got them pre-sold to the music business. No watch collector's going to buy that. No one in this community type person would even consider that. I don't think.
Gorilla,
value
how
add to
about Gorilla? What do you think? Rappers, successful rappers, maybe.
Well, his rap label's going to buy the first 50 and give them out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good luck to AP. Good luck to Travis Scott. Hard no.
No, I mean
Or-
it's pretty cool. Let's be honest. Look, let's just take aside the message. I mean, maybe the guy is trying. Maybe we didn't read the article, but he is like donating this big portion of the money towards some good cause, right? We didn't go in depth, so let's reserve, you know, our attacks on this watch. I think actually for what it is, it's actually pretty good. Take away the name. I don't know who Travis Scott is, but like look at the fundamentals. The handwritten January, November, September, right? Saturday, the dates of the week. I even love the numbers.
Wait a minute. This is handwritten?
Yeah.
That's
not actually
different.
bad. It's printed, but
No,
it's
I get
imitation,
it. No, I get it. And no one's done that. It's kind of cute.
I mean,
No, this will not for me, but it will sell.
Yeah.
It'll sell quickly. It'll sell.
I
this
think
looks, no, this looks like it was designed by Tim Burton.
yeah, it's kind of Tim. And then look at the moon. The moon,
Which
is
means
Tim
it will
Burton moon.
sell. I'm a fan of Tim Burton, even though I don't really watch his films.
You look like Tim Burton.
It'll sell because all those AP fanboys will go out there and pimp it up, but it still doesn't.
Daniel looks like he lives in the Tim Burton house. I kid you not. If you saw actual pictures, it looks like a Tim Burton house. It's all covered with like pine trees. It's like a true witch's house.
I told you it's a paneled igloo.
Daniel lives in the house that all the kids on the block are scared to go nearby. Wow.
What's interesting about this piece is the way Audemars have put their logo on the back.
Ah, DXB. Now I know who you are. Gotcha. Yes. Okay. I understand now.
One other thing, Tim Burton, of course, the Johnny Depp, who's become very good friends of Tim Burton, is very dyslexic, and I think I am too. So that works in my favor.
Salam is his name, so it's a Salam from Dubai. Gotcha. Okay, I remember you. This guy, by the way, guys, this guy, he was very cool. DXB, he's from the Dubai expat like group. And him and the Dubai expat, they like showed me around a lot. So part of the reason why I started to like getting comfortable and feeling okay and like be actually excited to do the streams in Dubai was because of DXB and the Dubai expat, you know, for like talking, like, you know, being super friendly with me. Cause they were talking to me like as if we knew each other for like 100 years. It was so freaking amazing. So, hey, DXB, thank you so much for the super chats. Now I know who you are. Connected the numbers. Selling from Dubai. Hey, okay. So we're going back to this thing. Terrible for AP to align with him. Yeah. So Timepiece Vigilante says that he was responsible for some kind of a thing. Like some kind of a mini riot. You know, like sometimes these social media celebrities or whatever, they go out and they accidentally start all kinds of crazy shit. Like I think even New York, there was a streamer who came in and said, "Well, we're gonna do like a PS5 giveaway," and then like so many of his like fans showed up that some people like got like killed, I think, or like they got crushed because there was too many crowds. Anyways, yeah, it's fucking crazy. So. Yeah, AP has their own drama. Maybe they're just trying to deflect from their own stuff onto someone else.
Maybe they're trying to deflect from the only watch thing by coming out with this.
Yeah, exactly. It's good fundamentals though. So we got a ceramic case. Now, unfortunately, it's a perpetual. Now, but like, what if they made this a 3-hander with a date, right? With the ceramic, let's say priced it at $50K. Yeah, I think some people would love this thing. Let's see, I'm not sure though about this buckle. What is this thing? What the fuck is this buckle? It looks ugly, to be honest. I don't understand how it opens a watch. Like, Brian, maybe you can explain it to me.
I got no idea, but
It looks, yeah,
some dude wrote his name on it.
yeah, Travis Scott.
Imagine you fall down or you get hurt and somebody comes over and they're checking your wrist for like, medical alert things, and they see that and then they start calling you Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, because it looks like you hand engraved it yourself, kind of modified it.
Yeah.
Oh, and for 200,000 US, no quick change strap system. That's fucked up. That's messed up. What? AP, come on.
This is not for the everyday watch collector. This is for the super AP collectors, and they only need, they got to collect all the special things.
Damn. That's bad. That's bad. I would expect this to, I would expect it to be able to change to different straps. Like if you're paying 200K for a watch, I would expect that it come with like 3 straps. You could have this canvas one, a nice rubber one, and a full ceramic one. Now then, we can talk about this. Like the way it is right now, I just feel like it's incomplete.
Here,
Do a poll.
Tim, I'm gonna save everybody $191,000.
Yeah.
Here's
Okay.
how you do it.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Do we have to buy your book?
No. I fuck it. It's free advice. Here, you buy this IWC for 9,000 with tax.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with another rubber strap, so you get those. So you get 2 straps that it comes with, and then you sweet talk your AD into sending you also just the basic black one. So you get 3 straps for 9,000, and then you take the other 191,000 and you blow it on hookers and cocaine in Vegas.
Oh, hold on a second. I think he might be. Oh,
I mean, you save it. So there you go.
Oh, he's dating Kylie Jenner? Oh my god.
Where do we go here? Where are we going here?
What?
I don't know. Tim's watching a different show than we are.
No, I'm thinking about this Travis Scott. I'm trying to find out who he is.
But your brain is like 5 different TV screens. Your brain.
Yeah, because Brian was talking. I didn't want to interrupt him. So
Of course.
I was talking. He didn't want to. No, he didn't want to listen.
Sorry. COVID.
We like you anyways, Tim. You're getting away with murder, but we like you anyways.
COVID.
I was using words.
Look at this. I mean, Brian, when I saw this picture, I was trying to pull it up. How can you pay attention to anything else?
Wow, nice. Yeah, something. I'm sorry.
This is why he got the watch. All right, right here. Boom.
GQ.
Yeah.
She was a model at 14, right?
Huh?
She was the one that was a model at 14, a successful model at 14.
I don't follow young models.
Okay. Excuse me.
But all of these, Jenner family, they're all models, right?
Yeah.
That's what social media influencing means.
Okay.
Daniel, Tim doesn't pay any attention to this. He's happily cohabitating with his roommate.
Yes, sir. Okay.
No, but it's ridiculous, right? James Blondie, 2 pounds. This watch is a potato. Okay. Dang. Look, I mean, it's I kind of like it. And I know why they made a watch for him. You see that picture with him and Kylie Jenner, and you go, all right.
That picture was so hot.
Make a
Gorilla,
limited edition for this man.
that picture was so shocking that Gorilla Time had to leave.
Yeah. Oh, George. Dang it. What did he say? Why he's leaving?
No, I think he just disappeared.
He didn't like this watch. He was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Sammy D says, no, Tim, even Kylie Jenner had enough of him when she grew up. Like I said, his fan base stops at 25 years old max. Anybody that rates him that is any older needs their head checked. This is why I don't follow any of this music nonsense. Like getting into, it's like, but yeah, the Jenner family, huh?
My uncle Daniel there was a big fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Well, they figured out like this whole social media drama thing, right? And then when after they had the reality TV show on TV, they naturally transitioned it into just it being like on social media in general. Like why the heck does anybody care or need to know what they're up to? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They're not of any important. I understand it's like president or some important people that do.
Yeah, isn't it interesting that reality TV is the apex of non-reality?
Right.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Deep thoughts with Uncle Daniel.
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean,
I didn't even have to say that. So,
Joe 90. Hey, your show been great this week, Tom. Thank you, Joe 90. Yesterday I like lost my mind on Elon Musk, and then later that day, bam, he drops another. He says like the dumbest thing I've ever heard people say on the planet.
Yeah.
Did you hear this thing?
No. Whenever his video pops up, I press the button "Not interested." I don't even look at it.
He told his advertisers to go fuck themselves. Don't come back. I'll blame you for ruining Twitter.
He is either 100% batshit crazy or 110% pure genius. I'm leaning towards batshit crazy.
He just said that social media broke him. Okay, that's what happens to if you're too long on the YouTube as an influencer, and you listen too much to your like audience. Yeah. He cracked, man. It's a lost cause.
Yeah, he drank his own Kool-Aid.
Disney is going down, yo. There's a war between Disney and
DeSantis.
Musk.
DeSantis also.
Now Disney and a whole bunch of the other big media companies have pulled off of Twitter, and he's blaming them for possibly putting Twitter into bankruptcy.
That's so funny. Hey, okay. I'm gonna start a business selling pants, but like the worst, most uncomfortable pants. And then when people don't buy, I'm gonna say, it's this population. It's the people who ruined my business. See, I had a product, they weren't buying it.
No, but Tim, here's an idea for you.
Yeah.
Ads on Twitter are going to become really cheap because they need some advertisers. So you could advertise the Tim Wright Show on there and get like 12 more followers.
Yeah, I know.
Who's going to model your pants? Did you say pants? Pants, Tim, or
pants? No, I didn't say pants.
Pants or pants?
Just a hypothetical. I mean, it's so preposterous. I just can't.
I know, but I just didn't hear it right. That's okay, even if it's preposterous.
We're getting into some wacky territory here as a human species.
Yes, sir.
I mean, this is not that bad. I mean, this Cactus Jack. I mean, Brian, am I crazy? I mean, it looks pretty dope. Like forget about the price and it's actually brown ceramic. You see that? I thought it was black. But these images. Yeah.
So if you seriously look at it as a watch design, it's great. I wish they would have put the full ceramic bracelet on it.
I thought it was black ceramic. Oh yeah. It's brown ceramic.
It's a great looking watch. I love the design of it. Personally, I don't think I want a running seconds hand of some sort, but you can see through there.
Ultra thin though. Would you rather have it ultra thin or running seconds?
I'd rather have the running seconds. but the watch is pretty cool. I love the little moon phase thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim!
How are you?
Yo, I knew that talking about Elon Musk was going to get you on the
Oh
show.
my gosh! Anytime that I get upset. So first of all, let's just talk about this watch.
Yeah.
The handwriting is very similar to what Patek did with the Calatrava, that weekend one.
Oh yeah, the weekly calendar.
Yeah. So basically, they sort of copied that. If you put, I mean, not obviously the fact that this is like a chrono or something like that.
No, it's a perpetual calendar.
Perpetual. Oh, whoa.
5212.
Then this thing should be a lot more than this thing should actually be a lot more than 200 grand than if it's a perpetual calendar.
Oh, it is perpetual. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This thing should be a lot. So this handwriting stuff is the same as that Patek. So they followed that. The Elon Musk thing. No, he's gonna bury Disney. He's gonna bury them. He's absolutely gonna bury them. I'm a Musk fanboy. So,
but why is it now that's the thing he's doing? You know, like she should be building his business, not fighting a war with Disney. It makes no sense.
No, X will be fine. X will be fine. Even though it'll lose a ton of revenue, they'll be fine. Wait until the presidential election starts really hitting.
Well, he has enough money technically to keep it running.
Oh, absolutely. And then it'll be a big boom. I mean, it's like people saying I'm leaving the country because I'm sick of the politics. If like, I don't know, Biden gets in or Trump gets in, and it's the same sort of gig. So
well, they're not even realizing that other countries actually have it also worse, and they're getting Trumps of their own. Did you see what happened in Argentina?
Yeah,
the Argentinian people elected a straight up cartoon character with the chainsaw.
Well, that's exactly correct. Not only that, but he came to the United States. Biden wouldn't meet him. He was in New York. He was in New York like 4 or 5 days ago. So we'll see. I'm a free market guy, so I'm okay with the libertarian. But yeah,
the free market didn't work in Kansas. They had to shut that shit down.
Hey, Timmy, right?
What?
I disagree with Tim G on a lot of what he just said because I think he's crazy. But just to get back at him, make me big, make me full screen.
Hold on.
Just to get back at Tim G. I'll just do this.
Oh, that's sweet. That is a sweet watch. It really is a good little watch. Very nice, Brian. I mean, that is, and not only that, but it's in perfect condition. It's like brand spanking new.
Yeah. So you can't have this now because you badmouthed Disney.
That's all right. You know what? I think that's the deal of
Brian plans to retire on his stock's performance in Disney.
I own no Disney stock.
Oh,
yeah, that's all right. That's a good thing, actually. I know you like Disney. I
think actually Disney stock is going like my assessment, and don't go by my assessment. I think Disney has huge potential to rebound.
Well, the problem is that now everyone's bailing out of their stream.
What? Well, let's see here.
How's your stock?
If you take a look at their stream, like their TV stream, everyone's bailing out of it.
Now, what do you mean? What does that mean?
Well, when Musk said "F you" to them, basically, basically the right now is like saying it's like what happened to Bud Light. Bud Light just tanked.
Yeah, but they've rebounded. The Bud Light is back up. It's like it's recovered all the losses
because they got rid of their campaign.
No, but look.
We're politically on completely.
I don't think
but we're on completely.
This is not the reason. Here's the thing. In my opinion, Walt Disney's stock poor performance is because everything they made is just absolute garbage so far. Like they haven't released a good movie in some
and they
decent
won't because
time.
they're right now they're completely woke because of their
well, but maybe they're gonna wake up and make something good. I watched Barbie; it was good. And the Oppenheimer, there's hope.
I can't watch politically correct Barbie. That's just the problem.
It wasn't
blonde
correct. No, it wasn't correct.
I mean, come on.
It had nothing to do with politics, even. No.
Yeah, you think so?
No, that's just people trying to,
they're social engineering you. That's all I gotta tell you. They're social engineering you. It's all the deep state crap. But let's just move on to watches, okay? I love you.
That's why I don't watch any of it. I don't watch any of it. It is.
Wait, what? watch is the one watch for the deep state survivalist live in a bunker fan?
You know what? Actually,
Well,
hold
I
on.
know.
Tim, our opinions don't have to be exactly
Oh, I agree. I
opposite of each
agree.
other. We
I'm not
actually agree. You're saying they're terrible because it's just propaganda trying to indoctrinate them. And I'm saying they're shit movies. This is just garbage. They haven't made anything of quality.
I grew up.
They're not even indoctrinating people like you're claiming they are.
They're indoctrinating.
No, Barbie.
It's like they're doing to my kids. It's like what they're doing to my kids. It's okay. I mean, Hitler did the same thing way back when.
Hey, we can't say the H word. It like messes with the algorithm.
Tim, did I hear you say Barbie was a good movie?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? And there was no fucking... I'm sorry.
But Tim G said there was politics in it. I said no politics.
He hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it.
No, will I? Because I'm not spending a dime on Disney until this guy leaves. This woke guy leaves. It's like...
Barbie wasn't Disney.
Yeah.
We won't even go there. But you know what? I would never see something like that until the CEO goes. He's got to go, and then I'll watch. He doesn't have my dime. He'll never get my dime.
The CEO of who?
CEO of Disney.
But Barbie wasn't a Disney movie, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And with that, I'm off.
There we go.
Well, that's a benefit. That's a benefit right
guys,
there.
I'm just into freedom. That's all. I don't want people to screw up my speech.
If you're into freedom, tell me what you think about this this AP. Really tell me.
You know what? I think it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Would I spend $200,000 on it? No. But it's okay.
James Blondie, thank you so much for £5. Says, is a gang wrap potato a crisp, non-waterproof offshore? Oh yeah, and poo colored.
By the way,
pronounce the E in blonde. James Blonde. Okay.
That's blonde. James Blonde.
Oh, James Blonde. That's Blondie. What? Who? Blondie. Okay, I get it.
You're just saying it to razz them. Okay.
Anyway,
James Blonde.
It's
a Bond reference. I get it.
Oh, you know what? If I get a role in a Disney film, Tim, it's okay. I forgive you if you don't see it.
No, it's been garbage.
You know what, Katz? If you were in a Disney movie in a role, I would go and see that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There are exceptions. Okay, I give exceptions. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. So generally, I if I vote for someone, I vote local, whoever's local, or no, if he's a friend, I'll vote for him. And then if he's local, and then I'm pretty much on the right side. Otherwise, so,
he's on the right side.
I consider myself a Kennedy Democrat, but the Democrats are no longer Kennedy Democrats. They're left of Lenin.
Oh, the whole thing is very confusing. You know, the way the words in media that's used in politics have been manipulated. It's almost impossible to know.
That's exactly right. They've indoctrinated. Yeah. So basically, so-called progressives, I would consider myself a progressive, except I'm just not a wackadoodle.
No, when I drive my broken down Camry, Tim, I've been brainwashed to drive on the left.
Oh, what the fuck?
Anyway, we shouldn't talk politics. We're just going to piss everybody off. So
I mean, look, I think we got that out of the way.
Yeah, we did. You pissed me off so much I had to come on this stinking stream, which I didn't want to do. And Brian is douching me with his watch that I love. So it's kind of like a double thing. That is really nice. That is an incredible watch. That movement is incredible. I mean, that's an overseas movement. That is just an overseas movement as he smokes his pipe like nonchalantly. It's a overseas movement. It's really a beautiful watch.
Can we see the piece again, Brian?
I'm so pissed off Vacheron got rid of that. Got rid of them.
Let me take it off because in honor of Tim G coming out of his bunker, I wanted to, just show this off.
Yeah, and I have been in a bunker. I'm in Miami in a bunker, so it's all good.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, and Brian just might let me wear it for a few minutes at their next dinner meeting.
The sad thing, Brian doesn't have one of those. He's got two.
I've got two. That's
I want to play this. I want to play this real quick.
No,
this is for you, Tim.
No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
That's what I said. The cartel tried to bribe me and told them to go fuck themselves. It's like, see, I'm a little bit like,
actually, the interviewee there, if he wasn't so politically woke, because they put the most woke, that used to be a really good show, but now it's all effed up. And unfortunately,
Nick, but also, what does it mean? What does woke mean? Like, I don't even know what it means.
It's woke, W-O-K-E.
Woke.
Define, Google it and you'll find out. That's all I got to say.
In my mind, when I think of woke, it's Daniel Katz.
No, Daniel Katz.
Like the definition.
Daniel Katz is cool. Daniel Katz is.
I know he's cool, but he's woke.
No.
He's driving that Prius.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
Yoga.
No, when you think of Daniel Katz,
right?
you think of the Godfather.
Oh yeah,
he's our Godfather.
I think of the.
Anyway, I'm not gonna get more involved in this. It's all good.
Nick,
okay?
all right, let me read these chats just real quickly. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you just wound up though. You just wound up everybody.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee while you read chats.
Can you get me one too, Brian, while you're out there?
Yes.
Okay.
We're just chilling. We're just having fun. Everybody relax. It's a comedy show. We're just
Brian, I want some honey in it. Some honey and some almond milk. Okay, Brian? Okay.
Okay. Hey, Nick, thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. He says it's a nice ooblo. Boom. There you go. That's a good one. Thank you. And Hosey B, $5 super chat. All the script and the details are Travis Scott branding on his merch. Paddock did not inspire it. Research his merch for context and story behind the watch. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. So that's his trademark color, the brown. And this type of material could be seen on his sneakers. Yeah, we looked at it earlier today, right here.
I don't quite understand why they're using him as the icon or spokesman, because there's nothing really cool about.
Well, did you see that picture of him and Kylie Jenner?
But Kylie Jenner and him broke up. So basically, it means nothing now. I don't get why they're using him. He's got. Is
he a rapper? What is he? What does he do? Is he like a singer or what is he?
He's like a cool dude that's a quasi rapper.
Travis Scott. Okay,
I'm trying to figure out why they're using him.
Let's see. What is?
Is AP trying to be like mod, or what's going on?
Here. Let me read you this excerpt from the New York Times. Oh my God, he's younger than me. Jesus, there's kids who are younger than me, like making like important stuff happen. This is pretty cool. All right, so known professionally as Travis Scott, okay, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Throughout his career, Scott has achieved 4 #1 hits on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 charts, along with total of over 100 charted songs. Scott has been nominated for 8 Grammys and 1 Billboard Music Award, Latin Grammy Award, MTV Video Music Award, and multiple BET Hip Hop Awards. And this guy's been killing it. You know, he's been shredding it. I get it. He's got sold over 45 million certified records. What?
Can I just say I think the only thing that he did that I'm impressed was tap that Jenner girl.
Boom! And that's an achievement. That's his biggest achievement.
And it's not the first time she's been tapped. So
and I know it's all artificial product on her, but damn. I like going to Vegas.
They're gonna find something on him. So RM had with the 67-02 had a famous tennis player, Zverev, and they after he was beating his girlfriend, and he said, "Yes, I did beat my girlfriend." They got him. They got him off the. They got him off the list even on the website. So this might happen again, but this guy's too young. He's got something in his closet. I don't know why they used him. I really don't.
They want to sell 200 watches. They need to do it. They just need like a week, because all these usually sell.
Yeah, all the AP fanboys will jump up and they'll be sold out. Boom.
And even then, the watch is going to be even ranchier. Like
the incredible thing is that the guy my AD for AP in Boston, he mentioned that I'll never get a 16202 or whatever. But then he showed me a guy that has a potential. He's got like 22 APs.
Whoa.
So this guy would get this. This guy would get this too. So basically, which is fine because I would never want something like this.
No. It's too expensive for what it is, in my opinion. Like, I would want the blue one.
I'd rather have an RM 6702.
Yeah. This is like if you have it. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Roommate
got the scar.
Made in Korea.
Wow. Nice.
I think my daughter bought that when she was living in Korea for 5 or 6 weeks.
She got it. His daughter got it in Korea.
I think.
Probably, most likely. Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I've already went down there. So
I'd like to openly state that I agree with Tim G on another thing. I would rather have an RM than this shitter.
Yeah, I'd rather have a 6701. I mean, 6702. It's about the same price.
I'd like to have any RM than an AP because RM treats you nicer.
Oh. RM is pretty cool. They do treat you like a king. No.
AP is about a half step above a Swatch Group shitter in my book. But.
Oh man, those AP houses, they have incredible food, the service. They give you time. Obviously, you just go through the appointment. They filter out all the riffraff. It's really nice.
Brian, let me ask you, what do you think about a Speedmaster 321, the new one?
It's a Swatch Group shitter.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Okay. I mean, they've really dropped in price on the secondary market.
Wait, what?
321.
The what?
321 Speedmaster. I was looking at him. Some guy who offered me $14,500 for it.
Wow. Whoa, Speedmaster. Are you telling me Speedmaster 321 Ed White is going to start going below retail?
Whoa. Someone offered me actually yesterday when I was at a secondary store in Miami. It was box papers, 14, like 5, 6, something like that.
The Snoopies, I've seen them online for 17 and they're sitting there now.
I thought about pulling the trigger, but I just don't want the watches anymore right now.
Buckley says this really funny comment here. It says he's dying thinking about Boston Collector trying to explain at the AP that he loves Travis Scott and really relates to the music. Therefore, a piece like this should be allocated to him.
Yeah. He'll walk in wearing some of those shoes or something, and
my god! He'll say that his son listens to the music, and he's getting this one for his son. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I realize Tim's trying to milk this AP shitter as long as possible, but the Omega that I'm highly conflicted over is the Apollo 8 Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh.
The black ceramic.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, so I like that one. Yeah.
So you actually do like a Speedmaster then?
Oh, so my problem isn't with the product really; it's more with the company.
Yeah, the company's a joke.
Well, the thing is that they're going to be around forever. I mean, I can't say that with a lot of the independents.
How the people at Sears feel about that? Oh, we'll never.
Oh, that's true. That's actually true. That's
Yeah.
actually true.
There is an evolution of every product, and it all changes.
This is the best Speedmaster right here. Period. End of story. If you can get this one at any price, it doesn't matter. You keep it. It's the only Speedmaster you technically.
Yeah, I actually like it in that rubber strap, but I get the
I don't know,
bracelet.
it comes with a rubber strap. You can switch it out with.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you get both. Of course, you get both.
Yeah, they give you one heavy and uncomfortable one, and then a rubber one that's uncomfortable.
No, but the thing is, I'm saying it's like a president. It's a modern day presidential. Now this watch, and it's like not a lot of people are getting it. Notice, only smart people.
So unfortunately, another stream with Bill Sanders, who I do like, he unfortunately brainwashed me. And any watch that has a silicone hairspring,
he got you too. Huh?
Yeah, unfortunately. So all Swatch groups have silicone hairsprings.
Are you sure? Hold on.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I should say all.
No. I don't think this one has.
Yeah, I think they all do. I think Speedmasters definitely do.
Yeah, most of them switched over because of the anti-magnetic.
Yeah, but it's cheaper and everything else. And I unfortunately I agree. I do agree with him on this. So
he doesn't like silicone.
He doesn't like silicone hair.
No, he doesn't. No,
you're right.
Yeah,
and he mentions it every stream on Saturday.
Does he? Oh yeah.
I have no problem.
Basically, he's brainwashed me like Diego's brainwashed me on overseas.
Yes.
So I blame all these influences.
Oh, it is a silicone.
So guess what?
It's silicone. It's enhanced.
So it's the same as a Swatch, and that's
like a movement with a boob job.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's what the problem with the Breguet is.
Yeah.
Breguet, all the new movements.
Technically, it's like using silicone is in the way.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
you're trying to pass the movement.
I'm just not
more than what it actually is.
I'm not a fake. I'm not a fake breast guy. You know. So basically,
I don't judge. I like them both. They're
I don't like them standing down when they're up, when they're laying down. So that's the problem. So
you like them when they just pancake and I think that there's no shape.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, if there's a problem, you're not changing the whole movement, or you're not changing one module with another. You're simply changing the air spring. So it's not the end of the world if something goes wrong with it.
No, I agree. But unfortunately, I've been brainwashed. So it's a problem.
Silicone. I mean, Rolex doesn't use silicone.
Bingo. They do on two of their watches. I forget the name, but they do.
What?
Everything else is they do on two of their watches.
Well, but isn't Parachrome a hybrid style silicone?
I don't think it is. I think there's some like titanium and lithium in there.
Listen, I'll be the one that's honest and tell you that I wear Rolexes because I like the way they feel and I like the way they make other people think of me.
I don't yeah, exactly. I don't think Rolex would ever stoop this low. I mean, basically you're buying a Swatch hairspring.
Yeah.
What is that, Daniel?
What is this?
This is after I have a shower, I put this goo on my hair, and there's no silicone in it. Thank God.
Daniel's so old he's got a wooden hairspring.
Daniel uses hair enhancements.
The awesome pond. I think I agree with you about the flammable of the lithium, but I think they have like some sort of element of lithium in that in the Rolex hairspring. Obviously someone needs to dissect that. I don't know.
James Blonde, £2 super chat. Even Patek have gone silicone
in 2009.
That's exactly correct. And what happened is that Geneva Seal, they got rid of the Geneva Seal because Geneva Seal wanted them to have the silicone again in 2009. So
they didn't want them to have silicone.
They didn't want them to have silicone. Yeah. So Patek said, "Screw you. We're just going to make our own seal." We're so arrogant, and we are Patek, so we're just going to like stamp our own seal on. Patek, unfortunately, I don't have a problem with.
Ballsy move. I mean, who the fuck is Geneva to tell them whether their movement is up to standard or not?
Well, I think 80%. I think 80% of all movements are 80% of all
Right,
Geneva
right,
Seal have to be. I mean, have to be stamped
yeah,
Geneva
it's
Seal.
important.
So Paddock said, "F you, Geneva Seal. We're done with you."
And also, you have to pay every watch that gets stamped by Geneva Seal. They have to pay to the whatever the corporation.
That's exactly right.
Fees
Yeah,
for
but
every movement.
when you have the Paddock with the little Paddock seal on it, it's pretty cool when you can show people your little pee-pee.
Gatsby $5 super chat. For fuck's sake, guys. The hairspring is made of silicon, not silicone. Okay, all right.
All right. Okay. Well, it's still the same. Is it, I think it's the same stuff that women use for their breasts if they want to enlarge them. That's all I know. Or
that's why the springs are bouncy. You know, it explains that. You know, it perfectly explains everything.
Could we drop the link for a cosmetic surgeon, please?
Exactly. Can somebody come on here and vouch? Vouch.
Link for Blondie so that she can show the silicon and silicone.
Oh, stop.
Oh, sorry.
Awesome pawn. Link for
stop.
Well, and I have no problem with Chopek. No problem with Chopek.
Chopek doesn't have silicon.
What? Chopek?
Chopek, Brian, pull out your Chopek. You better not. I just gave them a down payment on a titanium model. Better not.
I just happen to have a few watches here with me.
Oh yeah. Let's see what you got there. Oh, it's a Chapek. There we go.
That is a gorgeous movement. See, I don't know. I don't think they have a silicon. I never asked them.
Let me see if it's. I never looked to see if it's got a Geneva seal on it either.
No, I don't think they have a Geneva seal on it. They should though. They should though.
No, because they don't do the traditional striping. You know, the Swiss, those lines.
Yeah, there's no.
It's non-traditional. They do their own. They have the Chapek seal.
That movement.
It's basically a middle finger to the Geneva seal.
Yeah, that movement is a beautiful movement. Well, yeah. So ep1084, the same thing. ep1084 doesn't have a Geneva seal.
ep1084, what?
No. I've got a
probably not.
I got a Cordovan blue, and they don't have it.
Yeah.
And the thing is beautiful. The movement is absolutely gorgeous. The gold movement.
Yeah. ep1084 movements, I mean, they're the greatest. Right?
They're special.
Yeah. Let's see it. Boom. Let's pull up something like this. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Come on. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. You see here, that's...
And that has the striping and everything else. They're gorgeous movements. They're all gorgeous movements.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, right? Like what?
No, he's so arrogant.
Hasn't anybody done this before?
He's so arrogant. He's so arrogant too that he just said "F you" to a Geneva seal.
And this is probably finished a little bit better than the Geneva seal requires, right?
Oh, 100%. It's way above. It's above and beyond.
Yeah, it's an impressive movement. Just the technical achievement here. Same thing with just the three-hander. You know, it's very his movement is really accurate.
They're all beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful. I've never seen a bad ep1084 movement. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, so crazy.
It's special.
Hey,
and your Chapek, Brian is. Oh,
this is more important. He got ep1084. Look at that fucker. Airspace grade aluminum.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Aluminum.
And for those of you across the pond, that's aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
And it's titanium case, right?
Yeah, in titanium.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a beautiful case, Brian. Yeah. You got some fine watches.
Come on. Where's the there it is.
And they don't have silicone hairsprings on those. I can guarantee you.
Well, let me see if it's perky or not. No, it's flat.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah,
it bounces.
Yeah, it's young too. Now we're deviating. Sorry.
Yeah, so
we're reaching into Dr. Bob's nightmare territory here.
No, I mean, ep1084, right? Like right now, if you think about it, guys, a lot of people are canceling their pre-orders and watches. I mean, this is why we saw Buckley walk in, right, and being offered three pieces straight on the table, and all pretty good.
I agree. I agree with Boston Collector on
Uh-huh.
some of that, because they offered him, since he's now a high roller for Rolex. Because if a normal person went in, they obviously wouldn't do that. So I do believe, but the thing is that they did give him an option of buying 3 bangers.
Right, exactly. And this is not normal. I mean,
No, that is
you
not.
guys, this is just copium. All of this stuff. Oh, he's a high baller. Oh, he look at him. He looks like someone should have these type of watches. All right, excuses out the window. This is not normal. Watches are becoming more and more available. That's the reality, right?
This is not normal. If Tim
Yeah.
becomes a multimillionaire, he's going to get me one of
Oh,
these
don't
watches.
worry. I'm never going to be.
And that's not normal. And that's not normal.
This is absolutely gorgeous watch. Does anyone in the community have one of these?
Can I be a contrarian and say I think that watch is ridiculous?
Okay. Why do you think that?
It's 2 small dials that you can't tell what time it is between 5 and 8 o'clock at night. Great.
Okay. I see
Yeah,
that.
that's just like your opinion, Brian.
Yeah, well, my opinion, and I'm an asshole too, and my opinion stinks. So, but I have it.
It's funny. Timmy mentioned that the hands look like sperm. I always thought they looked like ducks. So when Timmy said that, it kind of bummed me out when I have
Right?
one.
It's like,
Yeah.
right? You see it? Like, yeah.
Unfortunately, I do see that too. But it's funny that the second hand,
Especially this one. This is she's on the direct trajectory, right? Because you could just twist this tail a little bit and boom.
Yeah. I know where your mind is, so that's okay.
Twist
That's
the
what
tail.
got us.
Twist
It's
whose
sexual
tail?
innuendos that you don't even pick up on the first time you look at the watch.
See, I always think it looks like a duck, but
And
that's
then look at the 2 dials. Those are boobs. Kind of, if you're looking down perspective, kind of from woman's perspective, it's just looking down.
I can't look down because I'll never
These
be
are
able to pick my head
12
up.
o'clock nipple. Like, come on. I mean, it's
No,
obvious. This is how.
Those of us that are older, we recognize that aged shape of a breast.
I still think this is like a gorgeous watch.
It is, and it's because of all these different sexual innuendos. That's why this watch. It's so dirty yet it's so clean.
I can just hear the press release. Older man, Daniel Katz, dies after drowning his head in between 2 breasts. Scary stuff.
Serious.
Never heard before. Yeah.
And Daniel Katz, a Canadian from Moose Jaw, was found dead after suckling his watch dial.
So we still have Elon Musk like debates going on with Logan Hall and Buckley. But I'm on Buckley's team on this. So I mean, I'm glad we have Elon Musk and Logan.
Doesn't buy into my narrative.
Debating on this. Dude, it's too hard. It's too controversial. The thing is, they thought when Elon Musk bought X, he was going to be with side with Washington Post and stuff.
Tim, there's no narratives. Elon Musk promoted this conspiracy theory, okay, and then he went to Israel as a form of apology when he saw advertisers pull out. When he came back, he went to this thing, and instead of saying, yes, I went there to apologize, I'm not gonna do this kind of thing, he couldn't say it. He just said, fuck you. And this
okay, I'm not gonna touch any of this now. I can't touch it because my houses will be bombed.
But I understand what's the debate. There is no debate. Those are just what he did.
I'm not. We'll talk about it over lunch or dinner someday. Okay.
James Blonde. Some Jorans have a kind of pre-First War. Oh, let me go back to the Joran. This is a good article. Has some first pre-war deco aesthetic that confuses me. The black chrono ones are nuts, though, and the blue, yeah, the chronometer blue is pretty cool. I understand what you're talking about, James. Yeah, they because they have all this wiring and the screws, right? It's kind of like it looks a little bit like what's that the steampunk, right? These watches almost kind of could be interpreted as steampunk, especially like with their movements, right? That's steampunk shit. Or like, look at this one, right? It's got the gear going through the center. That's steampunk, right? And even the shape is also kind of looks like a steampunk balloon. Yeah. But it's unique in that way. Yeah.
I like the watchmaker halter version of
Yeah.
the steampunk, but I heard rumor that he bought that design from another designer, not a
Jacques
particular
Dreux, he
watchmaker.
got sued by Jacques Dreux for.
Oh, was that it? Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
He was sued, really?
Oh yeah, by Jacques Dreux because they copied this design.
Oh.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. What's this?
I just sent you the back of the Cornermont Bleu of my watch.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I love that design, Tim. It's simple. I like the minimalism. Blue? Yeah, I like it. I love it.
Oh, this is the best Jordan.
I always love that
love
watch.
This is Tim. You picked the keeper.
Yeah, I'll never. That one is in my safe deposit box, even though I have worn it many times.
Dude, the patina on the movement as well. That looks
really, really
so
nice.
good.
It's basically gunmetal.
Yeah.
It's basically like a shotgun metal.
Shotgun metal. It's the tantalum.
Did you get it before it got so hyped up, Tim? Did you luck into getting it before it got?
You tell me 2018-ish.
You got it 2 years early. That's 2 years in advance. Good for you.
You did pretty good. It went crazy price. I think it went even higher than that. Quite a bit higher, actually.
April of 2020 is when they started to go nuts.
No, I know that. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've told my Chronomet Sovereign story several times about how I got offered one at 24,000 in March of 2020.
Well, I didn't get it. I didn't get it from the AD because they were just existing down in Miami.
Yeah,
I actually got it from I can't mention who I got it from, but you guys know him. It's not TPG. Don't worry.
Oh. No, I didn't see any hand lotion on it anyway.
Yeah.
So you're good.
You got lucky. My God, imagine all the people who had been dealing with TPG in the past like 3 months. They're all got to be like shitting their pants.
Oh well, the problem is anything that you gave them, you're going to be investigated. So they're going to find out why you gave TPG 80,000, where you got it from. That's a huge problem. No. That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
The unwinding of this is going to be, and
of course he doesn't want to stay in jail for a long time. They'll make some sort of like 2-year plan or 3-year plan if he can rat on everybody. It's going to be awful. You know all that. Tim.
And that
I'm wondering if this enamel Seiko. I better check this enamel Seiko if I got it from TVG. Yeah, I'm in trouble if I got
TVG?
Who knows?
TGV. I think you got it from TGV and not TVG.
Oh, it's TGV. That's what it was. Okay. Thank you.
Anyway, no Geneva seal on this puppy. Okay. He just said screw this.
It doesn't matter. I mean, this watch looks French. Like there's something about it.
I agree.
It doesn't even look like Geneva seal. wouldn't even look proper on this.
Well, the
watch.
thing is, Geneva is organized France, in my opinion. The city of
Oh, yeah?
Geneva is an organized France. That's how I look at it. Okay, so I mean, not Zurich. It's more German, but Geneva definitely has the French influence.
Buckley says, guys, it wouldn't be praising FP Jordan right now, lol, because there's that story that's going around.
No,
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know that story. Is it like COVID? What?
Oh, I don't want to.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't want to be
All right.
spreader of gossip, but
Should I
All right, see,
should I
okay.
Google that right now?
I don't know if there's any articles on it.
Oh,
Okay.
is that that's him screwing young. Oh, who cares?
Oh, yeah,
Who cares? So, Buckley,
That's what I'm saying.
Wait until you get in your 50s. You'll be doing the same thing, for Christ's sakes.
I know, right? Exactly.
I mean, come on.
All right. Okay. I get it. Even I am very slow. I get it too.
I got it. You know what? You can do whatever you want. Just leave me alone. You know.
Oh my God.
Things happen. Anyways.
Yeah, you know what? I think
I'm
it's
enjoying my cup.
to buy. If there's some kind of, if people start talking shit about him, you know what? I think he would be able to regain that reputation very quick, and people who took his side are going to benefit. By
I just want to.
You don't know how his situation is with his wife or anything like that. I mean, they could have like an open marriage. I mean,
right.
Who knows?
It's very common, these French people, right?
You can't put American standards on Europeans.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So anyway, whatever. I shouldn't even generalize that like that. But
anyways, doesn't matter. We're not really pumping FP Jorn. I love the blue, Tim. Leave it at that. And may you.
This is the best one.
May you wear it in good health and Tim in bad health.
What's the price? What's the price for one of these right now?
$93, $95. I check every day.
Shit. It's sticky. It's sticky. It's not going down.
I think it will probably drop maybe 20 grand.
Wow.
And you're still above water. Yeah, it's doing better than Bitcoin, Tim.
It's doing better than Twitter stock.
Yeah, but I think it's probably hit the ceiling on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I personally think like Brian's Vacheron Constantine, the blue one, not the white one, but the quad allele he's got is going to go up. That, and the reason why is it's 100 meters.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
And
it's
the blue is beautiful, and they only did the blue for a year.
Is that true? Is that true? They only did it for a year.
They only did it with the 100-meter movement. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I do know the 100-meter, and that's blue. Yeah. Okay.
But I think Brian has to get out of the brown, the
white one that he needs to sell to.
I don't really need the two.
He needs to sell the Tim G. He doesn't need two.
Yeah.
If you want, Brian, if you're interested in selling that, seriously,
not in this market, Brian.
Let me know.
Not in this market of uncertainty. You can always get it back.
I don't bicker over price if I want something.
You don't want the white one.
I'll take the white one.
Oh,
damn.
Which one is it? Which watch are we talking about?
Let me show you.
Is this one of the Chapex? Which one is it?
Oh, poor Uncle Daniel stuck in Chapex and Mings and his friend Max Booster. There's other watches besides those. It's this one.
And of course, it's going to be in mint condition. Of course, it's going to be in mint condition because Brian's got it.
No, I've worn it.
That's good. That's good. It looks nice.
Custom gray strap from.
Yeah. Do you have the rubber on it for that?
I have I have the black rubber that it came with.
Do you have box and papers?
I bought it from the AD.
Yeah. Oh, then the answer is all yes to all that. Okay. Or I can get the rubber. I can get the rubber from the.
I have the rubber. I have the original poopy brown, and then
seriously, down the road, if you're ever interested in selling it, let me know.
I'll
Tim.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. The deal has been sealed. It's a mazal right there.
$1 million.
Because
Yeah,
Tim
I'm
G,
sure.
you have very few watches. Like you really you can't just be wearing that Tag Heuer out anymore.
Who's that?
You can't keep wearing the Tag Heuer. You should be wearing
I'm giving that to my son.
Oh, okay. So now you have no
Okay.
watch.
Right now, I have a Timex.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
Oh, we got to boot him from the panel.
Tim G, just make sure you don't wear that in the middle of the nightclub scene in Medellin.
Yeah. Okay. See,
Just saying.
I just, I've been in this for like 30 years. I love watches. I've been in it for 30 years. I'm just Rolex to me is, unless it's like a Daytona now, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, Timmy, you met my cousin. My other cousins all have like 12 Rolexes, like down in Texas. Dallas, they all have like 12. Each of them have like 12 or 13 Rolexes, and they don't care about them. They just like throw them out. They just like toss them. It's like incredible. Like the big brouhaha over them. Are they great watches? They're the best. But whatever. They call them Texas Timexes in Texas.
Yep.
James Blonde, £5 super chat. Lust just uploaded his 4th Tucker video of the day. At this point, which of them is crazier? Him, Vidkit, Marky. Yo, man, that guy is just it's wild. It's too much. It's too much.
Anyway, Brian, seriously, 2024, 2025. If you want to get rid of one of those, let me know. Because I know they're in good hands. I know that you're like anal retentive and everything else.
No, the blue's not going anywhere for a
Oh,
long.
I get that. I get that.
What I find interesting is here you got this watch that's worth. No, wait a minute. This is worth about, you said 90,000 now, Tim? And even if it dropped 20, that's pretty darn good. No, I was doing some comparison. I forgot. No, he's still at 16,000, 12,000 is this up-and-comer Philippe Pekulik. But he's just on the finishing of the Unitus movement. It's not any new style movement. It's not like a new invented movement. It's the way he puts the watch together, the dial and everything. And people love that. So I'm wrong. I was trying to compare him to this, and no, this is a whole different thing. New movement, new everything. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere with that statement. I stand by.
Like most of what you say. That kind of fell flat.
To talk about Timex. So they were like a Connecticut-based company. I know this is like ridiculous to talk about Timex.
Yeah.
And so someone on the stream asked, "What kind of Timex do I have?" And basically, I have the Giorgio Gallo S1.
Oh, there you go, Giorgio Gallo.
Tim G, would you be interested in a black dial titanium K Delisle?
No. It has to be either white or it's got to be obviously the blue is like the golden goose.
What about for like $12,000?
James,
that's incredible.
If I had fans as obsessed with me as some of the Timepiece Gentlemen's fans, my God, I would be in prison as well. It's the way they go after him. It's enough to drive a man to insanity. Oh, Jesus Christ!
So there's the Cordovan blue. Okay, so take a look at the Timex men's watch, Giorgio Gallo S1. It will never be stolen.
Yeah.
That's why I have my watches. They'll never be stolen.
That's the watch you take with you when you travel to Medellin.
No, that's when I wear my Norcane.
Tell me what you think of that watch.
This is a bad. Which one?
The Giorgio Galli S1.
Giorgio Galli.
It's spelled Giorgio.
It's Timex, right?
Yeah, I think it's a classic watch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah.
I paid
$190 for it.
pretty good. It's actually very
I
good.
got rid of the rubber. I got rid of their strap.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
don't like
yeah.
that strap, the
No,
Apple
it sucks.
iPhone strap?
It sucks.
What
it looks
movement are they using? Because they're usually
Dude, it is.
quartz. What? Stop it, Tim.
It's a Tudor wannabe. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway,
It looks just a leader. It looks.
I'm totally messed up on stuff like this. So I actually like this watch.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and that's gonna. Man, that looks nice. Actually,
That looks
yeah.
really nice. Look at the
I
case.
paid $190 for it. I'm proud of
The
it.
case looks
Yeah.
like a Code 1159 the way it's skeletonized.
Yeah.
It has
look at that.
it has no date.
No date,
Yeah.
no bullshit.
You don't need a date. No.
Yeah, who needs a date?
So
I
Timex used to make pretty decent watches, like Hamilton. Hamilton makes some decent watches too. I think it's a great first watch for a person that wants to get into in this ridiculous business. Anyway, I like that watch.
I like the
It's pretty cool.
skeletonized lugs on it.
Yeah, they get dirty, so you got to use a Q-tip. But it's like, it's like a code 59. Matter of fact, the code probably copied this.
Really? Well,
It's a Debethune because it flexes too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, whatever it's worth. I'll wear it for about 6 months and get sick of it.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, that rubber strap, it does look kind of
it's chintzy.
cheap and flimsy.
Yeah.
That's the kind of watch that when you get done with it, you'll put it in a drawer and forget about it. And when you're dead, somebody will find it.
It's
That's
a cooler idea on paper for this kind of strap. It's cool. It sounds really cool on paper, though.
Well, and then they'll pick it up, and it'll
Yeah.
be like 40 years later. They'll pick it up and wind it, and it'll run.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I can say is that the movement. It's I mean, a car tire went over it,
Wow.
and it still works. That's all I gotta say.
I was a little kid, Tim. When I was a little kid, there was a commercial that came out on TV while I was watching The Saint.
Oh, the same.
With Roger Moore playing the Saint before it became James Bond, and the Timex commercial was it?
It keeps a licking and keeps on ticking.
Something along that line, but that's
it's exactly that.
Commercial.
It's exactly that line because my memory's not shot yet.
Oh, okay. But it had a tire running over it, or when you drop it somewhere and it's still ticking, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just repeating myself.
The water resistance isn't great, but but I got to tell you, if it stopped, I wouldn't care. So whatever.
Yeah, it's not going to stop, Tim.
Yeah, no, it looks like a solid watch. Timex, at least they're fairly priced. Every other brand has been really jacking up prices.
Oh,
You know what?
ridiculous! I mean, I think this goes on retail for $450.
Yeah.
I think you can pick it up on Amazon for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
What's it called again? The Timex.
It's like a Galio.
Oh, Galio. Okay, I'll look. That's
It's a Galio S1 or Giorgio Galio S1 automatic.
Oh,
and they don't make that many automatics. Granted, the movement doesn't look like this, but whatever.
Hey.
Yeah, but I compare the Timex to the story, Brian, of the tortoise and the hare. All these fancy watches, they're like the hare, and they can go all kinds of places, but end up in the same spot. And the Timex just keeps going, doesn't run down. If that makes sense, what I just said.
Yeah.
Daniel, and the time it took to explain that, the tortoise won the fucking race.
Yeah.
How about
this.
How about one of the new Patek Calatrava AutoZones, the yellow one, for less than retail?
You know what? I saw that too in Miami by a great secondary market guy. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
One more onto the bridge says, God forbid, watch lover buys a watch under 15,000.
Yeah. Well, I have 5 or 6, 7, 8 watches that were under $600, and I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't care what the watch costs. I care that when I look at it and when I wear it, it makes me smile.
Yeah, like PG when he was talking about his watch. It was like a little kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like a couple days ago when PG was talking about that watch, it was incredible. He was like so happy.
Oh, and I've been looking at those Chrono Swisses for years and just been never pulled the trigger on one.
What a great value that is.
Yeah.
What a great value. I mean, it's like high-end horology.
Yeah. For a long time, like they were a little bit too big for, they were for bigger wrists. And now they really sized them down. The Chrono Swiss. Oh no. What is this, Daniel? What do you got there?
Oh, that's a turtle.
The Seiko turtle, yeah.
Save the ocean.
Save the ocean.
Andrew, your friend Andrew.
Wait, where'd you get that one? Where'd you get the Save
a long time ago? Time and Tide made a big thing about it. Andrew, so I got one. Way back when. Save the ocean.
Save the ocean.
And then for long.
That's what I was saying. This Travis Scott one, there could be some kind of a charity thing as well. Oh, look at this one. That's a monstrosity. What is this?
The Seiko Monster, second iteration. Seiko Monster. Yeah.
Those were
but you can't wear that and use your walker at the same time because you'll tip over.
Brian's picking on me, Tim.
Hey, Brian, I have a walker, so just to give you a heads up. I sometimes walk with a cane.
And Seiko has been releasing some good stuff lately, but they increased their prices.
Yeah, they all have. Like you said, they all have. It's just it's wild. It's wild. I mean, and there's just too many watches out there. I don't get it.
It's like a limited edition every single week. It's like 10 limited editions from different watch brands. It's like it's too much, and all the prices. Even Seikos, they're like $3,000 for Seiko.
Yeah,
Seiko and Christopher Ward are in a race to see who can introduce the most watches in a week.
Oh my god,
it's incredible. It's interesting. Speedmaster hasn't come out with a new edition yet, like a new whatever edition. Usually they come out with one every 6 months. So the other reason why I get pissed off about Omega.
Can you still get the Hesselite version of the Speedmaster for those that are cheap?
Yeah,
the Hesselite.
Yes, on Jama Shop. I would recommend that.
Oh yeah.
Boom! Like, look at this, $3,400 US. That's a lot.
So there's an Omega boutique has opened up here in North Carolina, and it's owned by one of the local jewelry companies. But they've got a great Nespresso machine. And every time I go in there, I stop in and I say hi. And there's, would you like something to drink? Sure, I'd love an espresso. And they make it for me. I talk to them for a few minutes.
Is it exclusive? Is it exclusively Omega?
Yeah, it's Omega, and then they also have some of their jewelry connected to it. But
Tim, the King Seiko is just a slight step below the Grand Seiko. I think once upon a time the King Seiko was the watch, and then Grand Seiko grew from the King Seiko. So it's a higher quality watch in a way. As far as finishing, it's not like my other cheap watches are bad. It's just that's a different movement. And so
you know what? It's bullshit.
It might be. It might be.
Uncle Daniel, could you please explain to me where the Prospects line fits in between the Seikos and the King Seikos and the Grand Seikos and the Creedors that are $2,000?
The Creedors historically are even a step above from the Grand Seiko. Hear me out. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding. The even more extreme hand finishing, they can go extreme bucks. The one that you just mentioned, and then the Prospects is not the same finishing at all to the King Seiko or the Grand Seiko, but it's a great watch. It's more expensive than the stuff I have here, which I just dropped on the floor. I just dropped it on the floor.
It was nothing important anyway. It wasn't the Panerai.
Yeah. So Timmy, what Omega is this one right now that you're showing?
That's the one that James Bond is super chatting about white dial Speedmaster incoming. So
Yeah.
that's like a 3861 with the white dial. What do you think about that?
I actually like that.
That's the one that Daniel Craig was seen wearing.
Yeah, Daniel Craig was promoting
Was
it
it?
at the there's some kind of an exhibition here in New York City, like a little museum, Omega Museum,
Yeah.
and he was there. And he wore this one. That's very
Well,
interesting.
if Daniel Craig was wearing it, maybe Daniel Cates can wear it.
Maybe
That's
Daniel Cash can
exactly
pull it
right.
off.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right. It's a
What
good
do you
looking watch.
think?
It's a good looking watch. The dial's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's got the red printing, a little bit of red. That's cool.
How much is the question?
Oh, I mean, I'm guessing. Well, honestly, it should be just same price as the
That's
black.
the other one. Well, then they're going for 8 or 9. I think that's too high. Right?
Yeah.
7 to 9. They used to be like $5,000 like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they increased the prices on the new generation of Speedmasters. So,
They got capitalists greedy.
Yeah. All these brands get way too greedy. Now they're going to they're pumped out way too many watches. I mean, there were people on YouTube with 28 watch box collections of Seikos. Like, do you really need 28 Seikos? Look at me. Do you really need 28
I'm
Seikos?
looking at you, Tim. I'm looking at
I
you.
mean, what were these people thinking?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. I'm being called out in the super chat.
Earl's $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Could Brian please rank his watch brands by accuracy of their movement? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
No, that's a good question.
In my experience, I would say boy, that's a good question. The Grand Seiko Super Quartz, the one with the watches that come with the star on the dial that is accurate to within like 5 seconds a year. That is, out of the ones I've played with and had my hands on, that is the most accurate. I think, and I've had some experience with them, but not much. I think the Omega coaxial movement is a freaking brilliant movement. I think it's accurate, durable, simple to service. And then everything else I've owned is kind of in the same, class.
Oh, roll it back. Which watches do you have with the coaxial movement? I thought that was only Omega.
I had.
Oh, got it. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I had I had the Seamaster GMT that had the coaxial movement. I had a Planet Ocean that had one. I still think that that's the best mass-produced movement as far as dependability, reliability goes. Every other watch that I've owned, I haven't really noticed anything that I really don't wear them long enough. You know, if I wore one watch for a month, I might notice, but even when I travel, I still carry 2 or 3 watches with me and jack around with them. I will say, I think the Vacheron movements especially on the K Delisle, there's a little bit of a wiggle when you try to set it, so it's really hard, and you can't hack them, so it's really kind of hard to get them.
Well, the overseas you can't hack either.
Yeah, but the overseas, for some reason that I have, the dual time overseas doesn't have that little bit of a wiggle that the K Delisles do. So when you push the crown in, the minute hand may jump a little bit.
Some watch enthusiasts who love movements and movements don't like hacking because they think it's like an emergency brake. So it screws up the inside of the movement. After a while, it wears on it. And Bill Sanders is one of those people. I actually like hacking. I think every watch almost should have hacking. So
yeah, I also got programmed by Bill Sanders for a while, thinking that all I needed was some 3-hander manual line watches that don't hack, and those are the best movements ever. What I found out, I wasn't enjoying a lot of the dial aspect of them.
that's well, I call them saucer dials. After a while, if you have like 3 saucer dials, it gets a little redundant. So
Yeah.
that's the thing that I don't like about them. But anyway,
Lang Son has had that where it doesn't hack, or they used to.
Super
And-
chat, guys. Father Time LW $5. The Hasselite version is the correct Speedmaster, not the cheap master. Sorry, Danny. No more dishwasher water leak. Help for you. There you go.
yeah, I agree. I agree. The Hasselite is the original Speedmaster. I agree.
Yeah. Close case back. None of the same.
My dad had an original 321, and he was the last years of his life, which was in 2008. He was rushed to the hospital, and we never got it back. The hospital took the effing 321. Someone there took his watch. And to this day, I'm still like, what the F? To this day, I'm really pissed off about that. Anyway, move on. It had a Hasselite on that too. Anyway.
Speedy Hernandez, thank you so much for being a member for 25 months. Says, hi guys, I just stopped by to answer the question on the thumbnail. No, it's not going to save the AP. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But this Speedmaster in the white one, it's actually really nice.
How come I've never seen one before?
Yeah, no, they haven't. I think they had like an Alaska project and the Snoopy, right? But they never had a normal Speedmaster, non-limited edition, right? They always had some kind of limited edition, and there was always something a little bit wrong with it.
Does it look like there's something in the 6 o'clock register that looks a little different than normal on the close up there?
No, it looks fine. Looks okay. 6 o'clock.
I got new glasses.
Oh yeah. No, it looks the same. I mean, there's no high resolution image of it.
Zoom that in, Timmy. Zoom that in.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but at least
it's an Omega. It's not supposed to be pretty.
Yeah.
Can you make a bigger thing of Daniel Craig there for a second?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like the Daniel Craig's new smart look.
Yeah, I want to do a selfie of it, and when I get a new piece, I'll try to pose just like him with a proper.
You're gonna get a new hairpiece?
Attire. No, I'm not going to try to copy that way.
Oh, okay.
I'll just try to make the facial expression. Put on either these glasses or one of my other glasses, and just make that smirk and see how I look.
So Timmy, terrific, right? Are you better today than yesterday for your sickness?
Yeah, a lot better.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you sound like shit.
No, he sounds better. He actually sounds better.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel okay. I feel a lot better. Yesterday was really bad. Today I feel like I'm on downslope. I'm getting better now.
Yeah, roommate, can you get him another tea? Roommate.
I gotta tell you, I like this. I do like the dial of this watch.
Yeah.
I like the hands. I like everything about it.
I like the little touch of red from the Speedmaster.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. You know what? That would look good on a red strap on Shark Tank.
Yeah, I agree. I tend to agree. I think it's a really nice looking, good looking watch. And also, if you put it on a rubber strap, it'd even be better.
Yeah.
Do you think people are going to double up? Like people who have a black one, you think they're going to go and get the white one now?
I don't know.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Terry, do you still have your Swatch Omega Speedmaster? Or did you sell it? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Roommate's smacking him in the head for some reason.
Probably so.
Yeah, just a second, guys.
That's okay. Roommate's getting him another tea.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Roger Smith, one of his favorite accessible watches that other people can get watch is this, as well as the Explorer 1.
Yeah.
And he swears it's so easy to get into to service the moon back in the days when he was just starting off and he was servicing watches. This was one of the easiest watches to get into, find what the problem is, and get it done.
Okay. So I'm assuming this doesn't have the 3-2-1 movement though.
It's probably a 1861.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably.
And those were the ones closer to the ones he was servicing, not the recent ones, because he was busy with his own company.
So Brian, you had Omegas, and then you all of a sudden you think they're they're shitters. So which ones did you have?
I don't think the watches are bad. I had a bad series of service experiences and some customer service experiences on the sales side.
Okay. Was that in North Carolina or was that in Los Angeles when you lived there, or Las Vegas?
It was in North Carolina, and then the boutique in Las Vegas pissed me off.
Okay.
And then the response from corporate on the letter that I wrote to them, which was a deafening silence, pissed me off even more.
Oh, so they basically said F you?
Oh, well, they didn't reply at all about the sales experience. So, but no, in my time, I had 3 Blanc pens, one. Just going through the Swatch Group product, 3 Blanc pens, 1 Harry Winston.
Oh, I didn't know they were. I didn't know Harry Winston was them. Okay.
Yeah, I had a 1969 Speedmaster with the 861 movement. I had a 1970 with the 861 movement. I had a Japanese market Speedmaster reduced. I've had a Seamaster 300 with in titanium with the blue wave dial and the sword hands. I had a Seamaster 300 with the hollowed out hands that was like early, I think it was from like late 2009 or 10. A Planet Ocean GMT, the Seamaster GMT. What else can I throw in there?
Damn. So you've had everything.
Yeah, I mean, I went.
They should have been blowing you with all those.
Well, I bought most of them on the secondary market because that's how I got into watch collecting, was through the pre-owned market, and that's why I went back to it pretty quick. Because I would, and then there was times where I was buying some watches just to own and play with, and then put them on eBay and hope to make $100, $200 on them, and I did that for a while. I've got a couple of watches of my own on eBay right now, and I sold one for Uncle Daniel. So, I'm not afraid to buy and sell and experience watches for a while. But the real kicker was I have a local Omega trained service guy that's an independent, and Omega was starting to choke him on parts, and he couldn't get
isn't
parts.
that interesting? Because they wanted to be exclusive on parts even.
Yeah. And it got to the point where you had to send everything into them. And if you've got vintage Omegas, the last thing you want to do is send it to the Omega Service Center.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense, actually. I mean, unfortunately, I can see that because they're making their own money on service. It makes sense.
In from 2005 or 6 until about 2010 or 11, my everyday watch was a Hamilton khaki field.
Oh, I love those. I love them. The quintessential field watch, in my opinion. I mean, it was beautiful watch.
It was an automatic day date, good looking watch, absolutely reliable. And then when it broke, I sent it back to Hamilton, and I think it was $220, and they popped a whole new movement in it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry they were sold to I mean, the Swiss took over a U.S. company because they were like one of the quintessential U.S. companies way back when. But they're still nice, Still nice. I understand.
So I've had enough experience with the company, and I've had enough times where they really tried to screw me, including one time where I had a Blancpain Air Command 2000 that I bought pre-owned and not running. And I sent it in for service and I wanted the movement serviced. And they said, we can't service the movement without changing out the solid end links on the bracelet. I was like,
Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I need time to consider my demise.
No, Danny.
Hey, Daniel, thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay.
Be careful there with that
Oh,
Seiko.
yeah.
It's a porcelain. That dial breaks easily. Don't drop it.
No, it's not. That was the one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye,
Take
guys.
care.
You
I'm
later.
gonna drop the link if anybody wants to join us
So
here.
Blancpain, I
Yeah.
actually sort of like the brand. I would just personally never buy them.
It's just they're overpriced. Like
Well,
for
you don't buy this. You buy this on WatchMax or Jama Shop again. You don't buy them on an AD. You just
I had a
yeah, at least I wouldn't. At least I wouldn't. So yeah, I like them. I actually like their Submariner version that they supposedly invented the diver, right?
well, apparently that story is a little bit more according to Periscope. That story is there's some
Okay,
fiction to it because, as you know, this brand was brought back by who brought it back? Biver? Did Biver bring this
Yeah.
one back? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Biver.
Okay. Yeah. So they went out of business, and Biver, through marketing genius, revived it. Right. So during that revival, right, they had time to massage and rewrite the history a little bit, a little bit more favorably than it may have actually been.
Okay, that makes sense. But
But that's everybody does that.
That's like
Yeah,
Lang.
but that's
They were
everybody.
gone. They were like gone for a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Timmy, I'm gonna send you a link to a Blancpain that I owned.
Yeah.
If I can find the exact model that's not on eBay.
But this Blancpain is what, 44 millimeter? Am I right or wrong on that? This 50 fathoms.
They're all over the place.
Okay. They do have a 38 millimeter on a bunch of them.
They got all the different sizes of them. That's part of my problem with them is they got 36s all the way up and down.
Well, they've got open case back, which I think is pretty good.
Hey, you guys want to watch this video after this? There's some kind of a FP Jordan is going to destroy his brand. What's this all about? Did you guys watch this Theo and Harris video?
I did not.
You didn't watch it?
Yeah, no, I do tend to watch his videos when I'm driving. I'll watch his videos, but I did not.
Here, Timmy Wright, I just put a link to a watch report. This Blancpain that I had is I had the 38 millimeter version of this.
Oh yeah, you know what? Brody has this.
It's a fantastic watch, and what did Blancpain do? They discontinued the entire Le Mans line.
Oh.
And pushed everything up into the Villerettes, which are fine for what they are.
Yeah.
But when you have Breguet in your product line, who's going to get which high horology dress watch and precious metal are you going to go to? Blancpain or Breguet? This was a great line of watches with an ETA movement and a big date. And in 2016, I think I bought one for $3,200, and it was a great watch. Then it broke, and I had to send it in for service, and it was a nightmare.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to go all the way back to Switzerland because they didn't stock parts for it here in the U.S. And
where did you send it in the U.S.? Where's their service department?
New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, or at least that's the shipping hub that I sent it to.
Okay.
Yeah, because they discontinued this line, and it's an ETA movement. How the hell do you not have parts for that?
I would have. I hate to say this.
Oh no, but didn't ETA become like somebody Swatch? Who bought Swatch? Bought ETA? No.
Swatch ETA is a Swatch product. Yeah,
I would have brought it to
one of the Swatch as well.
I would have brought it to one of my guys that
What's the problem?
I have a guy in Chattanooga, and I've got a guy in Cincinnati that I send watches to, or when I'm in Chattanooga. The guy's incredible. I mean, he'll fix ETA movements. I obviously wouldn't give him a ep1084 or a Richard Millet, but he's fine with these crappy ones that I have.
I'm friends with him. I call him Dickie Mile.
Okay. I'll shout out to him. It's Sam's. I mean, you can Google it. He's really good. He learned his great grandfather was a watchmaker. His grandfather was a watchmaker in Lebanon, and then the father came over, and then he took over the father's business.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's really, really good. But I wouldn't give him obviously a high end one. He knows that. But he sells watches too. But they're usually like 34 millimeters, so they're too small for even me. Anyway, whatever.
This was a great line.
Yeah,
I thought
it's very simple. It's different. It's sporty.
a little bit of loom, a little bit of pie panning to the date, applied to the dial, applied markers.
Yeah. Brody has this watch.
Yeah.
And I think
How big is it, Brian?
They made them in 38 and 40.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
I've never seen one. Okay.
Yeah. Brody, he was at the I think Brody was at NBA and F opening in LA, some kind of a new big boutique NBA that Max Booster opened.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was just talking to some people who went there. Pretty wild. Yeah, there's a new MB&F shop. Yeah, I think it's kind of like his research. They're not just gonna sell MB&F watches, but also like the little art installation pieces that like they had at Dubai Watch Week, and also I think I showed some images previously on the show. Like
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a cool watch.
Yeah.
I've never seen one before, so nice to see something new.
It's like if you want an Explorer or something like that, but not exact, like with something different from a different brand.
Yeah,
it's a cool thing. Yeah, like look at this one. See, this is a clock. It's like one of those MB&F clocks.
That's wild,
right? It's weird stuff, weird shit. I don't even know how it tells the time. Don't even care.
My question is, who would buy that? Someone would buy that, but who would buy that?
Yeah, who exactly? Does it also have stuff like this?
Well, that's pretty cool.
This is good for people with a lot of anxiety.
Well, I have a ton of anxiety.
Yeah, so you get this, and then you set it in the office, and you just watch it like gently. I don't know, gently move. It's very soothing.
Do you see these at Dubai Watch Week?
Yeah. This is Max Booster's kind of like little gig on the side. That's how he makes a little bit more money. He sells watches, but he knows you can only make so much money through watches. So he started opening these boutiques where he sells this stuff like this. See, it's not a watch, but if you're a watch collector, if you're a fan of Max Booster's watches, hey, you know what? If you buy one of these, maybe he'll put you on the wait list for the next watch.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of it though is a little bit sus. Like it doesn't look like it's a Max Booster thing. Like, let me show you this thing. It's like this thing, right?
Yeah, that looks like something from a train station that changes your destination.
Yeah, and it shows you basically what this is how it changes.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then it's going to display. Oh, in this case, it's going to display time, 12:06. This one got Wall Street Journal top stories. Shoppers are. Oh, here it changes again. It shows you the date. It's pretty loud too, though.
You should be doing these on shorts.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool, but it's expensive. You know how much he wants for one of these things? Like $50,000.
Wow, that's just out of control.
Outrageous.
Look, Timmy, here's one.
Oh, hey, look at this.
Here's one of my fun watches.
You know what? Max Booster should buy the patent for this and make this into a Max Booster like a G-Shock, like a quartz watch.
So, Brian, who makes that watch?
Could be a time machine. Max Booster. It is 5 to 9. You see how that says 5 to 9?
It's not set correctly because I don't know the process. There's a company called Clock 2 that makes wall clocks that illuminate with words for the time. And they made a line of watches, and I picked this up in London at Watches of Switzerland. Still has the tag on it.
My watch channel, $10 super chat, no question. But I may want to troll later. Okay. It's interesting. All right. I think it's OC. OC said that, hey, if people want to troll, they can troll, but they have to super chat.
Pay in advance.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah.
Okay. Or you can troll me for free. So there you go. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's not like maybe it will go help. I don't know. Let's see.
It's pretty cool.
So yeah, so he opened, I think, a shop like this in LA.
Nice.
Yeah. Right? It's clever.
It's very clever.
Now that he has
people
a brand.
People in LA would buy that. It's nice if you can afford it.
It's a cool thing. Like you walk into somebody's house, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a cool display piece. Just something to have in the house, on the shelf, in the office, or I don't know. And
it's a self-operating fidget spinner.
It's cool for Max Booster because he gets to increase the value of his brand, right? Like he gets to still be exclusive, right? So he could have chose to make more money two ways: just make more watches, just double the production, or find alternative ways and preserve the exclusivity,
or increase the prices of his watches, like
everyone else. I think he increased the prices and basically, added these little things to supplement the income. It's very clever. He's becoming a branch. Soon he's gonna have T-shirts and hoodies.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need your own logo.
Well, he has that.
No, you do. You.
Oh, me. Yeah.
Not your face.
No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad.
Now you guys got me missing that little Blanc pen Le Mans that I had.
It's actually nice.
It was a very unique watch, Brian. It was very.
Brian, where they go on chrono? That's the question. So you deduct your 20%.
Yeah,
it's a good looking watch. I don't know if I like big dates though, because it bothers me because of Lange.
Oh, I love the big date.
But at least they have the 0 on it.
Yeah, well, Blanc pen puts the 0 on it.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys want to watch this thing?
Yeah, why not?
It's something about FP Short. I don't know. Let's see. What's going to happen to FP Short? By the way, guys, if you're watching the stream, let us know in the chat what's your opinion on FP Short. You like their watches? Do you like the guy? What's your prediction? I think actually it's going to go up in value, the FP Short.
Well, 25% of FP Short is owned by Chanel.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I mean, he's set for life. And
so basically, Chanel's not. Well, you never know. Like you said with Sears, but Chanel's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what they say.
This video is about, but I can reason that it has to do something with the comments that the founder of Journe, Mr. Journe, made at Only Watch.
No, it's actually worse.
No,
it's
really
actually worse.
Oh, because remember, when the Only Watch scandal dropped, that there's a potential that it's a kind of a pyramid scheme, something allegedly, and there's allegedly there's a lot of shady stuff is going on at Only Watch, and FP Journe actually came out in defense of Only Watch. That was weird. I thought that was weird. Like, did he know something that other people don't? Is Luke Picavino, I don't know, inside Journe's head? I mean, what's going on there? What is happening? Anyways, let's keep going. But it's unrelated. All right. So I guess we're going to talk about this whole Asian thing.
What is up, Watch fam? I am Christian, the curator of the Theo and Harris.
Man, I need a glass of wine.
My name is Michael. This video is sponsored by Fake Fragrances.
More on them later.
Fake fragrances. Oh, yeah, no. Get the real ones, guys.
Is unique. It is one of the most successful independents in the world. It is completely reliant on the will of one man. The question around FP Journe has always been, what happens when Journe dies?
What happens when there is no FP Journe?
And maybe like in art, right? The they become more collectible.
Sure.
But the difference is with art, the art ceases. The art stops.
Yeah.
When it comes to watchmaking, this brand will live on forever, in theory, under the name FP Journe, right? So the question has always been, will the brand tank? Will the brand succeed? Are the creative minds behind FP Journe that are not just the man, Francois Paul Journe, are they strong enough to continue this legacy, or are they going to water it down?
But now there's a new question.
Now there's a new question. Okay. And it's a question that the people who know the man have seen coming for a long time. And I don't know the man personally, but but I know the man's legacy, and his legacy is on the optimistic side.
Sure.
That he imbibes greatly, right? The man drinks a lot of red wine and has a lot of fun, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. I love a good glass of red wine. I love getting a little bit a little bit toasty.
Man, social media is so hardcore. My God.
They're dissecting him pretty harsh.
Yeah, I mean the buildup here, man. It's 1 minute 46 seconds. And they're dancing around the issue. They're getting to this point. What are they trying to say? They're trying to say, right? Can the brand be destroyed if FP Journe gets canceled? Hashtag cancel FP Journe, right?
Yeah, he's got a brother though. The brother runs the LA shop.
Yeah, but it seems like there's people who, they see it, this FP Journe's misstep as opportunity to put a knife in his back. And, he's the best one right now. If you think about all the independents that make 1,000 watches a year, FP Journe is the top one, right?
Yeah, I don't know how many they make though. I think they make what,
around 1,000.
Okay,
1,000 plus 500 quartz ones. Right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was.
How many watches does MBNF make, Tim?
I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know.
Timmy, I gotta run, but just on a quick scan of Chrono 24, you can pick up the Blancpain Le Mans for like 4,000 to 4,500.
That's a good value.
Yeah.
For the Blancpain?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah. And I bought mine in 2016 or 2016 for like 3,100.
That's a good value.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, I got to run. Wife is yelling at me. See you guys later.
Brian, take care.
See you later.
I mean, I see there's 3 other brands that are kind of getting up there, right? The Bethune.
Bethune's definitely going up there.
Yeah. Moser still not like the
Moser. I like PG's Moser.
Yeah,
that black one, but I still don't.
They still have a lot of cheaper.
The Pioneer and stuff. I tried it like it was a little bit too big, but now they have a 40 millimeter.
They're good in the lower price bracket. They need to go up market a little bit. Like if they're able to transition their brand to 1,000. I think actually they sell like 5,000 pieces or something.
Yeah, but I think also they sell a lot of hairsprings. They've got a hairspring company that they sell a lot, and their hairsprings are not silicone.
Apparently MBNF made 350 pieces this year, and they're all on Max Booster, according to a Watch Pro article. He's not afraid to. He wants to make 500 in like 2 years. Like every year, he wants to increase by 100. So
yeah, it's like AP and everyone else, but I think they're going to be they're delusional right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these independents are still extremely sought after. So I don't know. But there's the speculation now that FP Journe is on top, right? People are going to try and see whether they can use his misstep in order to kind of rain on his parade.
I agree.
Right? Yeah. All right. So let's keep going here.
Some friends, and I love being jolly. No problem. But if you want to be a little,
they're referring to that FP Journe likes to party. He's made it, so he likes to party a lot. And you know what happens when you drink a little bit too much? I've been in that same situation myself.
We've all been.
Yeah, we've all been. And this is not something you're proud of, but it's kind of life.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's just what life is. It's sometimes you party too hard and stuff happens, and like there's worse things that happen every single day around this world, right? But Look, when it's a kind of a competitive space like wristwatch market, right? People are looking for any opportunity, to get an edge on you.
I agree.
More critical about the perception of Francois Bourgeois, it's that he does get too drunk in public, and you never know what's going to come out of his mouth. Period.
Yeah.
Which isn't surprising because I think his age and culture is not in necessary concert with
Yeah, he's like you, Tim. Sometimes you're not exactly you're not politically correct, like, right?
I don't care.
No, exactly. But the
He
thing is,
he probably doesn't either.
well, but that's a problem. You see, it's like
Well,
Elon Musk
well,
saying
the thing
"fuck
is
you"
that
to his sponsors.
right. No, I understand, but the thing is that he's already made it. He's at Bijon.
Yeah, I mean, technically, he can sell the brand and retire, and he doesn't need
Absolutely,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah, but there is something about being in this culture, the watchmakers. At the Dubai Watch Week, man, you don't understand. All the watchmakers were there, right? You see Philip Dufault, there's Max Booster, and all these watchmakers, they're
Laurent
all
Perrier, I
mingling
got it.
there.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool. Guess what? F. Bijon wasn't there. But he wasn't there. But if he was there, you would be able to see it's a club. It's
He
these
doesn't need
watchmakers, right?
he doesn't probably need to be there. Like Rolex didn't need to be there or Patek. Was Rolex there?
Rolex was there. Yeah.
All right, Patek wasn't
Patek
there,
was
right? Okay, they whatever. Even how he handled his without having a Geneva seal. If you think about it, I mean that is his movement is better looking than most Geneva seal movements.
Oh, of course.
He just said "F you." He's always been arrogant.
And
he's
you know what?
Always been arrogant.
His product is in demand enough to where I think if some people say, all right, F you, then they'll sell. But I think there's still enough demand.
And the other thing is he's into dress watches, and those are the only dress watches that have actually go up in value. If you think about it, there aren't that many. Patek's dress watches aren't. They're either at where you buy them from an AD.
But Tim, why does he have to risk it? Like, he's already made it. If he doesn't do anything, doesn't cause any trouble, he doesn't have to go publicly and be caught saying anything. Like, why does he have to smear him? Like, right now, everybody loves him, right? F. Bijon, he's loved by everyone. If he starts saying "fuck you" to this group, "fuck you" to that group, right, then he's gonna start getting into some trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's always been
Why?
arrogant. He's always been arrogant, and also his Elegante. That's like the best quartz watch ever.
Yeah.
If you think about it, I mean, that alone is incredible what he did there with how it shuts down and everything else when you don't use it. I mean, it's beautifully, it's actually a beautiful case.
It's actually the only F. Bijon that I want. Like I would go. I think it's good for collection because it's also the only quartz that is respected. I think even like all the watchmakers, all the watch people who watch this stream, look, Small G has one, right?
No, Small G's got the best one. In my opinion, Small G's got the best one out of all.
Nobody's saying to Small G, that's a quartz shitter.
Nah.
No,
I think you can get them for they're the highest demand at F. Bijon. I know that in the Miami when I'm at the Miami boutique, everyone always asks for them. They like you said, they produce the most. They produce between $400 and $500. Yeah. What are they? 15,000 from an AD, and they're like 45,000, $50 to $45,000 from a secondary market.
Oh yeah.
So even that is just a dress watch, and they're 30 meters, I think. They're not 100 meters.
Yeah. They're 50, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought they were 30. Okay. Anyway, Small G's got the best one, in my opinion.
But it's really good. It's nice rubber strap. You can change them up. There's a lot of flexibility. It's a great watch. It's a great watch. Doesn't have to do anything. Like, he could just sail into the sunset from this point on. But let's see what's happening. What's going on here?
With modern times, number one, right? You get my grandpa pretty drunk, he's going to say some weird shit too, right?
Right.
No doubt about it. But no one's walking around with the name Tito Granga on their watch, right? So his drunk shenanigans on the once a year he gets drunk have no impact on the world or on collectors. That's not true here, right? Well, the reality here is the FP Journe collector community, on an individual level, individuals, many own hundreds of thousands of dollars. They own millions of dollars of FP Journe, right? They own a few watches, even 400,000, 500,000. It's crazy the ride that they've gone on with FP Journe, the brand.
They've been rewarded so far.
And they've been rewarded so far. And they've gotten a little bit spoiled even, right?
You can't lose at this point. Right
they've had a hard fight.
Yeah.
But now the watch market, first of all, has softened in general, right? The watch market has softened since COVID incredibly.
Already scary.
And FP Journe is not safe. They've been okay, but they're not safe.
Yep.
Okay, not completely. But worse than that is
all right, stop it
Nico
right
Leonard, very famous YouTuber.
I disagree with him. I think they're as safe as can be.
FP Journe?
FP Journe. They don't produce a ton of watches. They don't produce a ton of watches.
I think they would hit the least in a way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't been following the prices of different FP Journe models.
They really haven't. I'm shocked that they haven't dropped more than what they have.
Well, there's very few of them. There's maximum 20,000 of them.
You look at Chrono. You look at Chrono 24. Even the Chronoman Blue. There's only like 13 in the whole world that they're selling right now. There's not that many.
There's like 10,000. Actually, there's like 10,000 of them. Like in all complete production.
Yeah.
Not including obviously the Elegantes.
Anyway, go ahead.
But they were not hit
hard
badly. But they're saying, okay.
I'm sure if you guys watch us, it's a high likelihood that you watch him as well. Nico Leonard just released in a video last week that FP Journe at a collector dinner got drunk and said some crazy things, and we don't know what was said, but I've heard the rumors as well.
I encourage people to listen to what Nico Leonard says when he's drunk at parties, and report to me.
That collectors did get up off the table and leave. And mind you, presumably, if these are collectors at a collector dinner with FP Journe, they have a lot of Journe. These are people that are heavily invested.
These are people that the company said, okay, you need to sit down with Christian Journe because he has $3 million in Journe.
Exactly, and they even went so far as liquidating some or all of their FP Journe.
So based on some remarks that were made, some collectors dumped their watches.
Because he overspoke. I got it.
Wow.
It still doesn't make a difference. They'd pick him up.
People, they're so finicky. It's very hard to please everyone. You say the wrong thing, and then you could be on the internet. You could be canceled.
Look at what you did with Lolex right there.
Right, exactly. You make one joke too many times.
People can be too overly sensitive, or people can be sensitive, and you don't know how sensitive they are.
You don't know how they're going to act. Like, I don't know. I have no idea the way with Lolex, like how he behaves. None of it makes sense.
No, whatever.
But
to each their own.
Exactly. Listen, if he's happier now, that's all I care about. I just wish all best for Lolex, and I think he doesn't like it when I talk about him. So let's not even.
Let's not move on.
Question is, do you blame them? Do you blame people that own millions of dollars of your brand?
Absolutely not. And that to me is like as close as you can get to like your inside trading on the watches. Like you were like, oh, this company's going down. Like I'm going to run out and get rid of these right now. Right now. Who wants these?
But Blue Horseshoe hates FP Journe. That's a reference from Wall Street. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I said it. The point is, I agree with you. I think that it's predictable.
Yeah, they probably got up to go sell their watch.
Anybody, and this is a mark of a guy that's a lot of fun, and it's also the mark of a guy that you don't want to have too much money invested in their name. The kind of guy that at a party at 11 or 12 looks at you and just can't help but to smile, but all their teeth are red. That's a guy that is great. Maybe you go blast. But he shouldn't be driving.
He shouldn't be your CEO.
And he shouldn't be the CEO. He shouldn't be the CEO.
Okay, stop it right there. I think
I didn't understand all the references.
they were talking to him being probably too drunk.
Yeah.
And that he was obnoxious doing something. That's how
Yeah.
I think. But basically, it also looks bad on their part because it's like an envy problem, and they can never obtain an FP Journe. So I look at this as like these guys are like second tier because I mean, even though I do like Christian and I do like the Irish guy from Boston on the left hand side, it's you know, it's fine. It's fine, but they'll never obtain an FP Journe.
Well, I think there's no way of criticizing FP Journe without being accused of just saying it because you would never be able to get one. There's only such a small fraction of people could get one that it's nearly impossible. It's like top 0.0000001%. Maybe a couple more 100 zeros in there.
Yep, I agree.
Very tough to get one. But maybe they're trying because they're dancing around the issues. My God, Captain Kirk is right. He rambles more than you, Tim. They're trying to be very diplomatic here. They're trying to cushion the blow as they're putting the knife in. Anyways, look. They're trying to tell him, like, hey man, no more public speaking and getting drunk publicly. Okay, it looks bad on your brand. If you want to keep doing that, get someone else to represent your brand. Get a CEO so that maybe if there's a explosion and there's a movement to #cancel FP Journe, maybe so that you're no longer associated with the brand would be able to go on, and the collectors would be able to kind of associate themselves with the brand, but not with the guy, because they can always say, FP Journe will love him, but he was too crazy. He lost his mind at some point, and we have disassociated themselves with it. And he can still, collect the checks, FP Journe, from the company making watches, but just don't be, don't say this stuff when the collectors are listening. They don't want to hear.
I agree, but I feel that I've been told that he's a control freak.
Yeah.
So he wants to control all his watches.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I don't think he'd ever leave.
Personally meet everyone that he gets the black edition, right?
Supposedly, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, he has to check and triple check to make sure. And before every watch is sent out, he has to sign the letter. I mean, it's a deep.
He's obsessed, so I get it. So he's releasing energy from his obsession.
Yeah, well,
he's almost like a perfectionist.
It's going to his head, I think he's been on such a roll. He's been every day. It's been better and better. Rarely do people get an experience a high like that, right?
Yeah, he's like the Picasso of the watch world.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty hardcore. Let's see.
He is a liability,
right?
Alcohol is a lot of fun, sure,
Woo,
but
alcohol
gets you drunk.
It gets you drunk, and when you're drunk, you don't have control. And if there's one thing a CEO needs, it's control, right?
This is in the midst of the reason. Just a little backstory with Only Watch. I thought it was an Only Watch thing because we just did a video that it's up now, where we talked about possibly the biggest fraud in the watch market ever.
Agreed.
And immediately before any other information came out, right before investigation started, FP Journe, I actually don't know his name.
Francois Paul. He
stood up on Instagram or wherever it may be and said, I fully support Only Watch and everything behind it.
Which again, and now my counterpoint was, I can't imagine doing that for anybody. And that's not because I'm not a good friend. It is because when there is an allegation that seems to hold water,
sure,
I don't think that I know anyone well enough to say, oh, there's no chance they did that.
Publicly.
I'd be like, right, exactly. I would be like, if I use the example with you. Hey, if Michael were on trial for murder, right? And I could be called as a character witness. If Michael had the bad judgment to call me as a character witness, I could speak extensively on how I viewed this allegation was completely uncharacteristic.
Sure.
Right? But I can't say
it's uncharacteristic, but you can't say I know without a doubt there's no chance Michael did that. And even if he did,
where did Diego go?
He took off.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Mathis says, I have full control when I'm drunk. Just ask Tim. I carried him $3. You also saved my life. Psycho saved my life. Can you believe it? Love you, Mathis. It's the best. My watch channel says, I want Tim's reaction to the fake perfume ad when they do it. Oh, God.
Probably the guy probably deserved it.
Like you just can't do that, right? Particularly when it comes to just like large scale corporate fraud, because like it probably happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So FP Journe was already in kind of the news in this kind of negative sense.
Yeah, that was for me the first time I ever heard anything about FP Journe.
Right.
I was like, oh, that doesn't match with how I thought the brand was. Like, I picture FP Journe as like this very suave guy at the collector's dinner who doesn't say much but is wearing his own brand.
Oh no, he doesn't shut up.
This video is sponsored by Fake Fragrance.
Oh, damn. I mean, FP Journe likes to express his opinion. Interesting.
He does.
Well, you know what? That doesn't make running business any easier. You know, it only makes it more difficult, right?
Well, he only produces 1,500 watches, right? So,
yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Okay, well, listen. If you don't like the watches, you can sell them, right? There's so many people who want them that I don't think he cares.
I don't think there's a problem.
Yeah, but there's a tipping point. There's a tipping point. Although I think that tipping point is far, far away.
Oh, it's far, far away. It's one of the few watch brands that has not really dropped.
Right,
I mean, even the high end ones. I mean, they're the one that you showed before, whatever, it has really not that dropped that much.
Yeah. No. We were watching some auctions, and auctions are still breaking records.
Yeah.
For FP Journe, like Phillips auction. I can show you. Let's see here. Look, Phillips. This was we just had this auction at Phillips. Let's see here, auctions.
I just don't think there's another what I call a micro brand or independent like him. And because again, they're owned by they're 25% owned by Chanel now.
Yeah, Chanel too close relationship with Chanel.
I don't know. I don't think they care. I think even bad news, when he's drunk and he's arrogant, I think that's actually good news in the long run.
I mean, all these characters. You might be right. I mean, look what happened in Argentina, right? The crazy loud guy won. So it's working. It's definitely what people seem to want.
They got a Recipe. What did that sell for? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that sold for almost $1 million.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right. HK to US dollars. You know, how like that must suck for Reshep, you know, knowing that his watch just sold for that much.
Well, he needs to make his own again by his own name, and then they'll just sell him close to $1 million.
900 US, 900,000.
Yeah,
he sold this watch for 90,000.
Incredible.
My God, it's insane. It's insane.
No, I think he does beautiful stuff.
I know, but like, you know,
I don't like the recent release that he did with LV and whatever H.
Oh, but that's probably part of the reason why this watch actually performed so well. More people got to know about Reshep. He was really unknown. Like, even though he was really known among enthusiasts of independent watchmakers, relatively even to a regular collector, he was kind of unknown.
Okay.
So we got Patek, Rolex. This is a one of a kind. We got Reshep, but then we got look at this FP Journe selling for 900,000. This is China limited edition. What do you think about this?
That's incredible.
You like it?
I actually do, but not for $900,000.
But like politically wise, I mean, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Chinese flag on
FP Journe.
Okay.
It's a tourbillon.
It's called China limited edition. No. It's cool. It's really cool. There's only 5.
Yeah, and probably one of the Chinese oligarchs or whatever you want to call them.
Oh yeah, this was probably used as a bribe
Like
for some
XI.
government work in China. You know it, of
Yeah,
course.
to get their family out during COVID.
Yeah, of course. They were cracking down on it though lately. By the way, that wasn't even invented in China. You know, that's what the kind of leaders in Dubai and like Saudi Arabia were doing for years. You know, giving out watches for like loyalty.
Absolutely, they always have. They used them as currency.
Yeah.
Rolex, especially way back when.
Yeah, that's all those day dates, the stone dials, the cool dial ones.
Yep.
But then, okay, so then we got a few more. We got another Patek here. Okay, split. That's the one that Todd Levin told us is super limited because it has a unique dial with the Roman numeral 12 at the top.
Oh, that's
You don't
interesting.
normally get that.
No, I don't like the bezel.
It's just domed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thick puppy. This watch is not for you know.
And the crown, the middle crown is a little too thick.
You know, Ed Sheeran wore this, I think, on the stage.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. It's badass though. Look at this watch. This is
and I'm surprised it held up.
Yeah.
While he's
oh
playing.
yeah. Look at that. 6 million. That's like 600 US. 600 US. Expensive. I literally look at the
Expensive.
Paul Newmans. These are always hot. Good condition ones.
Yeah, that one looks like the one that Boston Collector has.
But then we got two more FP Jorans and the Philip Dufault. Look at that, right? That's a cool one. Ruthenium dial. Look at this. It's like a two-tone. Rose gold crown. It's weird. But yeah, this orange, I don't know. I'm not digging it. I don't get it. This orange, not for me. Ruthenium, limited to 5 pieces. That's it.
You know what I don't like? I don't like his bracelets.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're good. Like, if you try them on, the skin, they're very comfortable.
Now, how about his clasp?
No micro adjustment, unfortunately.
And then how do you adjust the bracelet? Because it looks like rice bracelets again.
Like a beads of rice. It's like
it's like
a Jubilee. It's like Patek makes something similar.
Yeah, it's very similar. Yeah. I don't like them.
No, like them. No, they're not as classy and elegant as Rolex bracelets. Rolex bracelets are very tough to beat. They've really figured it out. They have very few bracelets, but all of them are iconic.
I agree, and they're integrated.
Yeah.
Best integrated bracelet, I think.
Joe, 95 pounds, super chat. Tim has watched Gringy, seen the Pop Plops credit card receipt from Paris visit. Where's the box and papers for the Elegante? They were supposed to ship the box and papers separately to him in UK. So he left the box and papers. He took just the watch, and then he took a moment to marvel at it while he was sitting on the bench overlooking Seine River. And then I don't know what did he do. I think maybe he sat down to take a couple of pictures. Maybe that's when he pulled out the watch, and that's when a spotter saw him. By the way, shout out to Carolyn Martin. You know, Carolyn Martin was approached by a spotter.
Really?
Yeah. She was at some place, and somebody approached her and said, like, "Oh, that's a nice fake Rolex." And she said, "Yeah, I got it for $400. You want the website?" That was her answer. And I told her, "Yeah, that was really smart because that guy was probably just checking
it out." Absolutely.
Yeah, he was expecting you to say, "Oh, it's actually a real one." That's what he would put. That's what he would jack you.
What kind of Rolex was she wearing?
She was wearing a Daytona.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I thought he thought it was fake.
Yeah. I think she didn't. I don't know if she realized it, or maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. That by saying, boom. Yeah, it is. It is a fake one. That's why, guys. If people come up to you and say, "Hey, nice fake watch," don't tell them it's real, because you're giving away the fact that you could be now robbed because there might be just checking. Think about it. Like if you're gonna hijack someone in broad daylight, right? It's better be the real deal. And these robbers, they don't want to go to jail, risking trying to jack someone for a fake watch. It's not worth it.
That's exactly right.
Right? Makes perfect sense. Yeah, don't tell it. Don't fall for it. Is that a fake watch? I'm training myself. Oh yeah, I got it on Alibaba. Alibaba, yeah. Oh, Alibaba Express. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Is that a real Rolex?
Oh, there's an Elegante right there.
Fake. A what?
The Elegante.
Yes, but this is a different Elegante. This is a ceramic vagabond. This is an automatic movement. It's really special. It's with the sapphire. Look at the sapphire dial that you can see through it. You can see the entire mechanism.
It's not quartz then.
No. It's automatic. This is so extremely rare. These are impossible to get.
Never seen one before.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the movement. It's fitted for the case back.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Tim.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, FP Journeys are great. So, all right, but let's keep watching here. What kind of dirt do they have on FP Journe that might bury him 6 feet under? So, but first, this show is sponsored by Fake Fragrances. Not really, but it's sponsored by you guys. So if you're watching the stream, please hit that upload button. I would really, really appreciate it. I'm sick from COVID, yet I still showed up to do this show to talk about that ugly AP and discuss if FP Journes are worth investing to, or if FP Journe, the owner, is being too reckless and he might ruin your investment, by saying something dumb. All right, here we go. Fake fragrances.
All that money on luxury designer fragrances when you get the same scent for way less money.
I love, the finer things in life. Everyone knows that. But I have the one area that I have just never indulged in has been fragrance. And I think that largely it's because
I'm going to invite Christian to talk fragrances with me. By the way, let's see here. I've got Centile 33.
There you go.
This Red Shovel gave me this fragrance because I actually introduced him to this brand. He liked it so much. He bought me because I told him, I love the brand, but I overspent.
How much is that? How much is that fragrance?
Oh, this is like $100.
Oh, cut it out.
No, I'm serious. This is expensive one, but this is quality. It's hand mixed before they give it to you.
Holy crap! I'm looking at them right now on Amazon. They're $197.
Yeah, see, it's even more expensive. But I have the small bottle.
Holy God. Okay.
Oh, this is how I know I can still smell, because you know how COVID's supposed to take away your sense of smell.
Yeah.
Now, ain't that a bitch? But yeah, I can still smell. Kind of, sort of. Oh shit, it's kind of going away. Fuck.
It's interesting. You'll use a fragrance, but you don't use conditioner for your hair.
Well, actually, I've been using just conditioner for the past couple of months.
Okay. All right, move on.
All right, let's keep going.
I think it's grossly overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
I think that going into a store and buying $500 in a little jar like this is just silly, and I've just never been able to justify it. But fake fragrance is the solution, right? Not everyone should be able to smell fantastic, not just folks who I think are a little bit too easily parted with their money.
Currently, they offer 9 scents in 2 sizes: 50 milliliters for $30 and 100 milliliters for $40. From spicy and floral to woodsy and fruity, there is a fake fragrance for everyone.
The quality is just premium, and the consistency is there. Again, I've never been a big.
I mean, it's not that much.
So my question is, how much of a cut is he getting? See, this is what you should do for you.
10%, I think.
He gets 10% of this stuff?
I think so. Or maybe they paid him like a lump sum, like, hey, $10K if you put this in your video. I don't know. I mean, he's a smart guy. He charges proper money for this stuff.
You may need a commercial once in a while.
I don't like to be biased because like I don't believe in this stuff. Like, see it.
Yeah, but you find with something that you
believe in
believe.
something, I don't want to promote it.
You believe in
Like
something that you belong.
$30 for fragrance is not a discount by any
No, I
means.
agree. I agree.
You know?
Unless it's an aftershave, I would never use it anyway.
Because look, like for example, like I would go to Fragrance Net. This is my favorite
isn't
fragrance
that
website,
interesting?
and you
Okay.
can get like insanely, like very famous fragrances at a deep discount. Like for example, this Versace Eros. This is very sexy fragrance. Look, a bottle is $65. How is that cheaper than a fake fragrance? Fake fragrance was
Yeah, you're better off
$30 for
buying
a
this.
small bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is personally, this is not me, but I understand if people like it. That's fine.
Okay, no, yeah, but maybe that one's not for you. But maybe Dylan Blue is for you.
No, no fragrances for me other than aftershave. If it's not Bay Rum aftershave from like St. John's, forget it. I'm old school.
All right.
But anyway,
Look,
I get it. It's
yeah,
fine.
I'm just saying.
Whatever turns your boat.
You know, you don't have to buy fake fragrance where the real deal is not even that expensive.
No, I
It's
agree.
$43. What did that fake fragrance was 30 and you're paying 40 for the real deal.
No, I agree.
So, and actually you can get even
look at that
more
Explorer Mont Blanc. They make fragrance too.
Oh yeah, and this is like they're probably the best fragrance because this is a copy of voted the best fragrance of all time. This one.
By who? Someone got paid off? Oh
Yeah. So this Explorer is supposed to be imitation of Creed Aventus.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What happens when all that liquid evaporates after like 3 years?
You got to use it before it evaporates. Hold on. Let me spray myself. Still can smell. Barely. My smell is disappearing, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, again, I use Bay Rum, St. John's Bay Rum, $60. Okay, that's what I use. It's an aftershave. That's it.
But you know that fragrance, that Aventus is like I got it for $200, but retail it's like $500. It's like a Russian mobster got it for me. I think it was jacked from somewhere. It's got to have
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But it's $200.
Well, that's a good website. It's like cigars.com. If you
yeah. This fragrancenet.com. Right now they're running deep discounts. Fragrances are falling in price, guys. 40% off. It used to be that if on this website you had to find code online for 37. Now they're even deeper. I mean, they're cutting prices. Let's see how much Aventus goes for. Let's check this out. Creed. Here, they got Aventus. Let's see. $275. That's pretty good. That's almost and you can get it as a tester. So basically without the proper bottle for $250.
Yeah, that's cheap.
You know what?
If you're into fragrances, that's a good website.
$275. This is deep. This is kind of you're cutting out. You're almost you're like maybe 10% away from Russian mafia discount.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost there. It's almost there. At least you can sleep at night knowing that this wasn't stolen. Yeah, so yeah, I would be buying this right now for Christmas, guys. It's Christmas is coming. Get yourself a fragrance. Go to fragrancenet.com. I'm not even sponsored by these guys. What are we doing? All right, let's keep going here.
Okay, we got the fake fragrance
Yeah,
by Christian.
We got the point. All right, here we go.
Big fragrance guy. I've been a cologne guy, but fake fragrances has been, I think, the answer to folks who honestly would rather allocate that capital elsewhere, right? To other luxury things like the watches, But there's no excuse to not smell fantastic when you leave the house. There's just no excuse for it. And I think that fake fragrances is the perfect answer.
Yeah, and you can get 20% off your entire order and free shipping by using our code.
Okay, so you can get even deeper discount. Yeah, it costs cents to make fragrances. Actually, Tim G, like to make a bottle of fragrance, it costs like 90 cents, and then they resell it for
if that.
Yeah, if that.
They're making a fortune.
Yep.
It's more markup than jewelry.
I know this from. I've never been to an FP collector dinner. I can't say who, obviously, but I know, and if you listen, you'll understand who I'm talking about. Not to say you weren't going to listen.
If you listen for what, hey.
I have been sent very risque photos and videos of FP Journe.
Oh, no way. He got
risque.
Not does that imply sexuality? Because that's not what I meant.
I think so.
He got the pictures. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna contact Christian tomorrow. I want to see if we can get those pictures.
No, he's not gonna give those to you. That's like his golden goose right there. He can blackmail FP Journe.
No, but maybe he can't use them. But I could show them. We could see what's it's all about.
FP Journe is French, so I'm sure he gets around. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I bet it's nothing too bad.
That's not what I meant. I meant like I
was like, that's
weird. That's a weird thing to say.
Wow.
I didn't mean like that. What I meant was like photos and video that no executive would ever want of themselves out there.
You would assume you'd get a call and be like, how much to get you to remove those?
Right. As soon as you see a cell phone, you're like, what are you doing on your cell phone?
Uh-huh.
Why are you recording me?
Right.
It's the first thing I would say.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm clearly not behaving for camera right now.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So that I've known this for a while, that he gets really, really bombed up and behaves kind of fun.
Sure.
But the line between, like, I can definitely say he does that. I can't say he's inappropriate because he's never been inappropriate around me.
Sure.
So I could never say that he's inappropriate or has said anything vulgar. Those are the rumors.
Of course.
Before this.
Sure.
And now that Nico broke this news, the question just becomes again, like, is there even another? There isn't even a comp. There isn't even another brand in the watch world that has a similar scenario.
Well, I think Nico.
They are so.
Oh my gosh, you trust Nico?
No, I don't trust him for anything. But
yeah, exactly.
I trust
so he's the guy that's like making these that made the photos while he was like smooching with some chick while he drunk and smooching. I mean, come on.
Did he?
Huh?
Did he show pictures?
He just said it. He said Nico was the person.
Hold on a second.
You roll it back. Who cares? Who cares?
Cringe.
Shut up. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. Where's expert react to rapper horrible stuff? Watch expert. There's nothing. I don't see anything about FP Journe. Where's the FP Journe?
Why did Kristen mention Nico then?
Where's the FP Journe thing? I don't get it.
He probably doesn't have it on yet. He's probably using it for black trying to.
By the way. Oh, this was so freaking disgusting. You know, Andrew Schultz was doing
a few months ago. I reacted to
was doing some kind of a comedy show in Northern Ireland.
Yeah,
and Nico got himself into the back room with Andrew Schultz, and Andrew thought that because hey, Nico is such a fan of his that Nico is going to. Like give him a watch because they said we're going to present the watch, and it turns out Nico can't afford to give away a Rolex.
No,
so they put a G-Shock in a Rolex box. Oh, it's so gross.
Oh, that's awful.
It's so transparent too. It's obvious that Nico's business is struggling. He can't afford to give away a free Rolex to like Nico is not typist gentleman. He's not actually going to go out and give out actual real watches. Not dumb.
No, but the sad thing is
he used Andrew for a video. It's so.
He put it in a Rolex box. Yeah, he's basically. He's
so slimy, Tim.
Yeah, it's slimy.
It's so slimy.
Yeah, that's really slimy.
He used poor Andrew just for a little bit of content and couldn't even give him a proper watch. It's fucking disgusting.
He's humping himself. It's awful.
Oh my god! I almost throw up when I watched this, and I thought, what is this?
Well, then I don't believe he even has.
I don't believe anything he says.
I don't believe he has the video, so I don't think even Christian should have mentioned it.
But look, he's desperate. He is desperate. Okay, his business is going down the drain. So he'll say anything. Maybe it was one of the shorts. I don't know.
He's in Dublin, right?
Yeah. No. Was it not Dublin? Was it in? Shit, where's he from? It's a Belfast.
Belfast. Oh,
Northern Ireland.
Okay,
Belfast.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No, but what do you guys think? You guys disagree with me? Let me know in the chat. I thought it was so obvious what happened in that video.
Yeah, it's really smelly. It's
Dude.
really, really smelly.
Dude, like, I mean, but if you guys disagree, let me know. And let me know where this video is. Maybe it's also different, Nico. So let's just keep watching here. Oh, his second channel. Oh, shit.
He's got a second channel?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Did you hear the audio?
No,
Oh, my God. I turned it on here. Okay, let's continue with the video.
And in the watch world that has a similar scenario,
Right.
that they are so large in again, we're talking about independent brand. We're not talking about Rolex here, but they're so large and their whole identity is on the whim of one guy,
this guy.
Max Busser. First of all, I don't believe MBNF is as culturally important as
friends
as
anyway.
Jordan, right? But Max Busser is publicly known as just a lovely human being that no one's ever.
I don't know. Actually, I have complaints with the Max Booster. He didn't really like me. He didn't appreciate when I took a picture. And I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I thought it would be cool. I was gonna send the picture to the other guy. It wasn't even for me. I didn't need a picture of you guys. It was, but yeah, it came off. It came off terribly. So Max, if you're watching the stream, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take a picture like
some
that.
people don't like pictures taken of themselves.
Yeah, I know. What was I fucking thinking? Even I just it's dumb. It's dumb. I wasn't thinking in the moment. I wasn't thinking rationally. In retrospect, I learned a lesson, and I'm gonna be less kind of encroaching. I'm gonna be less encroaching on other people. It's tough not to encroach though, as because with the live streams and everything, I do try to talk to as many people as possibly can. So, but yeah, only Tim can piss off Max Booster. I know, right? It's I don't know how I managed it. It was on the first day. I was nervous.
Yeah,
Tim,
supposedly he's very understated, classy guy.
It was day one, and from there it was all downhill. But I was so nervous. I didn't know, I just got to the place. I was trying to understand where everybody's at. I was just looking at people, kind of trying to recognize someone. And, it's on that same day.
Did he tell you not to take a picture of him?
Yeah, he said to delete it.
Did you
delete? I'm deleting it. And then,
did you delete it?
Yeah, I deleted it.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
of course, I deleted it, and I didn't even, because when you delete, it's not really deleted. It's you can undelete it in like 60 days. So I'm not even undeleting it. I don't want to touch it. I made a promise, and I keep my promise.
Yeah,
but he's like he was really ticked off because he said, like, delete it. And I'm like, okay. He's like, now. I'm like,
you know why you didn't ask?
Yes, they're doing right now.
You didn't ask him if you could take a picture of him. That's why he was probably pissed off.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay, so old school, that probably makes sense.
Yeah, but like I thought, like, I don't care when people take pictures of me. I don't look twice, but I forget sometimes that. But I needed to be reminded, like, not to take pictures of strangers. And like, hey, I'm fine deleting it. I was, I'm like, hey, no problem. I can delete it. It's all cool.
Diego, how are you?
Tired. How are you guys?
Hey, Diego, what you been up to? We're watching this FP Jorn thing.
You don't have COVID, do you?
No,
okay.
I didn't get the shot.
Okay. Yeah. This time I go around, I didn't get the shot either.
So what you been up to? Why are you so tired? What made you so tired?
Yeah, just a lot of things.
A lot of things.
A lot of things.
What? Like what?
Hey, when is the AP boutique gonna be moving into opening up in?
They're gonna do Miami first, is what I was told from multiple people. So Miami AP House first, and then they'll focus on Atlanta.
Okay.
But it's going to be, I think it's going to be right above my AD.
Oh, interesting.
Like the second floor. So.
Okay, good.
Pretty
All
cool.
right.
And Patek should be opening soon. They've already got the building like being built out. So
is that in Buckhead?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Diego, what's your opinion on this whole hashtag cancel FP Journe?
I heard some things. I'm not
you heard the allegations?
Did you? Yeah. I'm not going to say what I heard.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. It's not confirmed yet.
But I would just say that it is.
Would you be proud wearing an FP Journe?
Can't really talk. Look, I don't know if it's true or not. You can't really talk about it because something like that could.
But okay, let's say
bring a brand down, and then if it's
hypothetically
false,
say, Diego. Let's just hypothetically say these things as facts. Okay, let's just imagine that these are facts. But only you and select few people know about this. All right. If you get a call tomorrow for the FP Journe, the first FP Journe on the list, knowing what you know now, okay, while it's still private and it's still not confirmed, but potentially this could be confirmed and go public. It's going to be in New York Times. It's going to be plastered and covered more heavily than the Timepiece Gentleman story. Now, would you still buy his watch?
I mean, I don't know. I've just heard rumblings.
I've
seen the cover. I've seen the cover of the book. I haven't read the book. I don't know. I don't fully know what happened.
Damn.
But
that was not a yes. That was not a. Of course, I would still buy a watch. Are you kidding me? These allegations are nothing.
I know. Is this a political? Are these political allegations or is this sex allegations?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, there we go.
All right, let's just keep going.
I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know. That the thing is, we don't know. We shouldn't be talking about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Verse said,
I think
my presence.
By all means, let's talk about it, right? But let's.
Well, no. I think our job is to say, hey, guys, if you hear something, these rumors, none of this is still confirmed. So I think I would just say, hey, just don't condemn until you know full details. Because I don't even know full details. I'm gonna find out what Christian knows.
There's I think there are. I don't know in the States per se, but there are laws somewhere where if you accuse or you make it out that somebody did something and they're found to be innocent, you can get in trouble.
Yeah, but also we don't even want to suggest that there's something.
Right, yeah, but it's slander.
Right. So that's why.
And there's some people who want to slander FP Journe. The competition, man. These watchmakers.
And it actually sounds like these two want to slander FP Journe. It looks like they're happy about it. In all due respect to these guys.
No. They're dancing around it. Their answers are so convoluted that no way court would be able to sentence them for anything.
I don't know. His vintage market might be dying, so he might be trying to produce something. That's all I got to say.
A little bit of drama. Yeah.
A little bit
of drama. Never hurt anybody. I say that as I think about Timepiece Gentleman. There was too much drama.
He called out many brands, many a times. This is just the style of videos they make.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Ever said anything about bad on Max Booster?
Wow.
Because you're a CEO with a good temperament, and maybe you're just a good guy. But on the pessimistic side, even if you're a bad guy, you surely don't let anyone else know.
Wow.
You're just a good guy. Same thing with Dufour. Same thing with who are the
Dufour is the watch first,
right? Whereas now, with larger brands, right? Like let's say Philippe Bonnet of Panerai, got drunk and streaked in the middle of the city.
Really?
No, let's say if that happened. It wouldn't look really that bad for Panerai in a large sense.
Sure, because that's not Panerai.
He's not Giuseppe Panerai.
Right.
Well, you know what? At this point, Panerai needs anything because they're not selling. It's tough. Panerai is.
He's not the found, like he's not the guy that designed it. It's different. Yeah. You're just an unemployed CEO now.
Right.
You're just a guy that fell apart.
Yeah, you lost your mind. Yeah.
Exactly. Like that's not that weird.
Right.
No one would really care.
Exactly.
You know what that would be? That would be a That'd be a
regular
party.
Wednesday for
Yeah,
you.
rumored party. That would not be like the devastation of a brand.
Of course.
Yeah. Whereas this, I don't think FP Journe will collapse.
It's hard to be a famous guy, like, because if you get recognized, let's say you go somewhere, right? But let's say you're like a big social media guy like FP Journe. Technically speaking, he could go privately, not tell anyone, and some people could just recognize him, and record him.
Absolutely, I know what he looks like. Absolutely.
Oh my God!
Let me answer the chat real quick because they're saying that we're trying to play it both ways. There's a difference between when Anthony Farah comes on stream and says, "I stole money," right?
Yeah.
We can talk about that. There's a difference when somebody posts a story about only watch. We can talk about that. I think it's a little bit different when there's rumors going around and we're just going to spitball theories on an open platform.
I don't know which theories to believe. I need to go to the first source.
Right. So let's just, as an example, let's just say someone decided to make up I'm a rapist, right?
A what?
They just heard I'm a rapist or something ridiculous, right?
Dude.
Can you imagine if they started talking about that and it's not true? I'm pretty sure I would have grounds for slander, and defamation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, some people just keep pushing that. Like I have grounds.
Having said that,
against docs reports,
Tim,
keep pushing that I have some kind of a.
Hold on. Yeah. Having said that, if there's a news story that says Diego has been arrested, charged rape, you guys can talk about it all you want, right?
That's exactly correct.
So that's why we are, or at least me. I mean, I'm trying to.
Diego, you're too much of a goody two shoe to have any of that, so don't worry.
Listen,
about it.
I'm not gonna say get on here and say unproven rumor. Like the speculation. It's just too much speculation.
I'm just curious if this is sexually drunk or is this a political because of what's going on in the Middle East or something like that.
Oh,
I think.
Well, when you're drunk, I mean, it's.
I don't care. I don't care what he does if he's drunk. I personally, I think bad news like that is probably good news for him.
I believe in innocent until proven guilty. I believe in not just starting rumors. I think that's how I'm going to proceed. I'm not even going to guess as to what it was.
Well, didn't
we look, if we're all sitting at a bar, it's one thing, but when it's an open platform being shared, I think it's a little bit different.
Okay, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't see CNN or Fox News spitballing what they think someone did without any information coming their way. Without any information coming their way and being
no, they actually do it all the time.
Well,
but they got lawyers.
Didn't the people you interviewed that were from Germany or Belgium say that they saw FP Journe at the Leopard Lounge in Geneva, and he was with good for him. He was with like a hot Asian woman. Is that didn't
I don't know.
You interviewed them, and he said,
but
that
was
supposedly a bad reflection. I say you go. I mean, they're consent.
All I'm going to say is if this story ever makes the day of light, if the story makes the day of light, everybody will understand why I'm not saying anything.
Okay, but I mean, if they're consenting, who cares?
Right, exactly. What's the problem? Anyways,
I like their wall, by the way. It's like a Rolex boutique.
Oh yeah, that's the.
I want to do that in parts of my home.
I don't think it'll be totally devastated, but I do think it will fall out of favor.
Okay, never mind. Everybody's just done with that.
I'm not saying that CNN doesn't lie, guys. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying if somebody whispered into a reporter's ear that I don't know, Bill Clinton murdered 50 people, they're not just going to report that. Okay,
right.
There's a difference.
They're a little bit more clever about their lies.
Tim, are you doing any investigative journalism into FP Journe? Are you reaching out to him? Have you contacted Michael or Christian?
Should I?
No. Have I? No. So why would I say anything?
To create this controversy, even Timmy interviewed these guys, and one of them said that they were at the Leopard Lounge, which is this lounge in Geneva. Not that I supposedly know.
Okay.
And basically just hanging out.
Hold on. Leopard Lounge?
Something like that, yeah. You interviewed him.
Yeah, but I didn't remember Leopard Lounge.
Oh, well, you got to go back to your old interview.
Bring it up, Dave. F451.
Leopard Bar and
Lounge. Yeah, next time you go to Geneva, that's where you have to hang out. Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you've never been there, Timmy? Come on.
This is what happened. Scene of the crime. Let's see.
Big deal.
Let's see.
But Tim, you're assuming that this is what it's about.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So this is so romantic.
It's really a nice place. You should go. It's only like $40 for like a scotch. I mean, it's worth every penny.
Wow. This is beautiful. This is exactly the kind of place I would
that Ep1084 would go to.
Yeah.
So the blue label.
And whiskeys and cognacs.
Yeah.
Woo! I bet they got Negronis there too. Look at the food.
Oh, I can see Mathis there. I can see Buckley there. I can see.
Hell yeah.
I even OC doesn't drink. I can see him drinking something there.
Oh hell yeah, OC will be drinking here something.
Okay, I see Negroni here. I see everybody.
OC would have his cherry Coke.
Guys, we have to go here.
It would be spiked with vodka.
How much would it cost to have my office look like this?
Oh, it's
like an interior designer.
50,000.
So I
50,000.
So unfortunately or fortunately, I have been here twice in my life. It's really nice. There's a couple places like this in New York.
Man, this is a magical place. This is like a Carnegie. The Carnegie bar in New York, but this is obviously more professional.
This is way better.
And during the Geneva Watches and Wonders that it's all the players here.
Yeah, I could see it, like, because there's always two groups. There's the group with the VIPs go, okay, and guys, I gotta be honest. Let me show you something. Dubai. So we go to Hodinkee. All right, there were basically two kinds of people, all right, on that tour. Now, let me show you. Hold on a second. What are these stories from Dubai?
What time does this place close, Tim G, by the way? Looks like it closes at 10.
You know what? I don't know that. Because I was there at 6 and I was there until like 8 o'clock at the time.
Are you showing us, Tim?
I'm going to show you special parties. So, for example, if you were at Dubai Watch Week, they had like classes. They were all here internally. But the VIPs, they were invited onto these super excursions.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, where they would take people out, fucking show them, a sunset in the desert. And they do a fire show for these people, right? These were the VIPs. See, this is like after 5 o'clock. If you were a VIP at the Dubai Watch Week, you've been taken out here.
Look at the stars.
Yeah. Look at the sunset. Look at the colors. My God. And the balloons. Dude.
So there you go. Now you got a place to go in Geneva or try to get into. You won't be able to get in during watch.
There you go. You can see who's the important people.
It's going to be the who's who.
Yeah.
Who's
you got
Andrew?
This
Who is Andrew?
Ladies podcast.
Oh, Andrew
Ladies watches. You know
Tim,
her?
who is Andrew?
The Time and Tide guy. No, who is
this?
Time and Tide. Oh, okay. They sell watches. They sell watches in Australia.
Cheap watches. They're like cheap monochrome.
Okay.
Monochrome's for expensive watches. Time and Tide for cheaper watches.
That guy in the black has a body like you, Tim.
That guy. That's Marco.
Marco.
Yeah. Marco. What is he? Timeless watches.
Hey, you know what?
He was on TN Tickers. TN Tickers invited Marco onto his stream, and they advertised it. It's such a big deal.
Time, whatever his name is, watches. The Australian guy has a Norcane watch on. It looks like. I'm starting to like those. Believe it or not, I would never buy one, but I'm starting to like them.
Hold on a second.
Anyway, whatever. I'm all over the place.
Well, they had Marco back in the day. It was a big deal. No, was it deleted? Was that stream taken down? I can't believe it. Shit. Oh, but they had the ladies. I think these are the ladies that were there. So one of these ladies, I think, I think her, she was there. Anyways, a lot of respected YouTubers at the Dubai Watch Week.
Do you guys know what Unimatic is?
Unimatic?
Yeah.
Speaking of Norcane, you don't know what Unimatic watches?
Oh yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
My AD, she was like, we got Norcane now, and I got Norcane confused with Unimatic. I was like, are you serious? I love Norcane. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I want to buy one. Like, and then
4,000.
I thought it was Unimatic, and then I got there and I was like, I got these mixed up. They actually have some cool pieces. These are all terrible, but
yeah, Time and Tide. See it? It's the latest. They cover kind of cheaper watches. Like, they did one on the loose.
So this guy's name is Andrew.
He does videos with Adrian too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this dude does videos with Adrian on that podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
So he went to Watches and Wonders wearing a flight suit.
Yeah,
that's typical Australian.
Yeah,
Air
he's
King
a big guy. He's like
Bamford on that.
Heavy hitters. But you see, all the heavy hitters, they were. This is how you know who's the heavy hitters. Boom,
Why
right
didn't you
here.
get invited?
Okay, if you were not there with the heavy hitters,
you
not a heavy hitter.
Invited. There's some great photos. I said you should have been invited. Jeez, is my mic working today?
Maybe next year.
Fuck.
What happened? No, I can hear you fine.
So Timmy, now you know to go to the Leopard Lounge.
Yeah.
You don't go to the ep1084 Lounge or the restaurant. It's in the hotel. You go to the Leopard Lounge.
Next time we're at the Watches and Wonders this year, 2024, we're gonna go there.
Yeah, you should.
Go after we're done with the show. We'll all take the Uber, and we'll talk about this story. Like, we're coming to you live to talk about the F. Bjorn incident, live from the scene of the crime.
By the way,
yeah,
I got a new name for Buckley's watch, and everybody's calling it the Hershey Squirt, right?
Yeah, Hershey Squirt.
I think it should be called the Snooki. Do you know what Snooki is?
No.
Let me show you guys. Let me see here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put in the private chat. You'll remember her, Tim.
Let's see. Mookie?
Snooki.
What? Snooki. Oh my god. Okay.
Because of the chocolate dial.
What is this? It's like 2000, year 2000.
I know.
Oh, my reference. It's funny.
The Snooki.
It's been a long time since people talking about Snooki. You know that this watch looks like it could be a Snooki edition.
What was the consensus on this thing? Does it come on a strap only, or does it also come on a bracelet?
Overwhelmingly negative. Overwhelmingly negative on this one.
I'm indifferent on it, but it's not worth $200,000.
What is that? What's that? Is that like a band? The Keeper. What does that say? Utopia.
Is a state of mind.
Yeah, Utopia.
And they've got it on the back of the case back. Same thing. It's like a slogan or a logo.
Is this got wrapper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible stuff.
Interesting.
By the way, let's take a look at some prices. So there you go. That's the F. Bjorn coverage. I think. Any more comments, Diego, that you have on it? I mean, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say.
All I know is that you have to review.
Will look. I think we will in due time, and it'll be really interesting. Good. There will be some good conversations coming up.
Okay.
I don't care if it's regarding him chasing some chick and he's drunk. I could care less.
Oh, how about it's not though, Tim?
Then
let's just stop saying that.
Okay. Okay, I'll stop.
Well, yeah, we don't know. It doesn't matter for now. All right. Let's see. We got the Platinum Daytona for 100K. How's that? How's that sound?
It's getting there.
Would you buy one at retail if you were offered one, Diego?
What is the retail
I
on the old one?
I think it's like 50. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was 52, 55. So.
Anybody in the chat know what the retail
I think
was?
it's like 70, 74.
Oh, then I'm way off.
Oh,
Okay.
75.
Yeah.
Man.
That's it.
That's hard because, like, I was thinking maybe it's a consolidation piece.
Yeah.
The old one, the new one, I wouldn't get. But
why don't you like the new one?
It's bigger.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So
like the
77.8. Wow.
Nah, I can't do that.
It's a pass?
I think so, yeah. What's the upside?
It's a Daytona.
The upside, what is this? 70.
It is a great consolidation piece. It's the highest level Daytona.
So I'm 84,000 after taxes, right?
Yeah.
So either I'm spending $84,000 on a watch and sticking with it, or I'm going to flip it and get what? If they're selling for 99, they're going to offer me 90. I make $6,000. No,
85.
$6,000.
It's not worth it, man.
But maybe you can get more than that. Well, I think
No, these prices continue to fall. There was a brand new black Daytona yesterday sold for under $30,000. It took 16 hours for it to sell. It was priced at $30,500. These are no longer investments. These are no longer places to make money. They might be a place to hold money, right? But I'd rather hold my money than actually spend it on a watch.
Yeah, that's my point of view too.
Everyone is so over leveraged.
Tim, if I could get this for 50,
yeah,
and I could get rid of like 3 or 4 pieces, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a really cool watch. I saw Goldfinger's was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, the old one.
Yeah.
With the diamonds.
Yeah, look, it's a killer watch, but you got to think too, Tim.
They used to be 50,000. They used to be below retail.
Right. I'm also looking at it from the perspective of if I'm offered this and I take it, that's my watch budget for a long time. And then what happens when I get offered something else?
The thing is,
sell this, burn the relationship.
Yeah. Thing is, this year gold and platinum have gone up. I've been told around 12%, just on the metal itself.
You said it's gone up.
Gone up.
Yeah, gold over a period of like 20 years really hasn't
done anything. Yeah, but even this year is supposedly it's been up.
Would you get this, Tim? If they said, Tim, Platinum Daytona, you got to get rid of everything. Boom, it's yours.
No, I don't need it.
In your scenario, though, Tim, if I were you.
No. I need an apartment. I need something tangible.
If you need an apartment, that means at some point then you're going to sell your watches.
Yeah, but like this is ridiculous. To lock up $85,000 into a single watch that could be stolen.
In all honesty, Timmy, I would keep the place that you've got if you ever had a kid.
I need to sell a couple of pieces.
How much is the 2-bedroom in New York? You said like 1.8.
Oh, it's not affordable. I'm never going to be able to buy one.
No, that's why you're staying where you are. That's why there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good. But
spot. The prices are coming down. Like the prices are freaking collapsing.
Well, prices on apartments like that don't typically collapse. Prices on single-family homes and subdivisions collapse. Because the people that own that apartment, Tim, they have so much money that they don't have to sell in a bad market.
No, dude, these guys, they've been trying to get rents for like $14,000 in New York, in Manhattan. Who has $14,000 to pay for rent? I mean, that's not realistic amount.
It's not. What is that?
So they actually cut it from 14 to 10. Like, think about it. That's a big drop. That's a 30% drop. So I'm saying rent prices in New York are coming down.
That's 168,000 a year. Fuck.
Yeah. What? Where did they get
half
that
of what you
number?
make in super chats?
What are you? Yeah. What sort of job do you have?
They're on Wall Street making their money in Tribeca.
There's a lot of jobs. There's a lot of jobs out there, Tim, in New York City, where
Dude,
somebody out of college, 3 years out of college, is making 350, 400 grand.
Nobody's
absolutely, absolutely. I'm in shock.
Those people are paying it though, because the same reason that people are paying $700 for a pair of Dunks because they want to look cool in sophomore year, these guys are paying $14,000 in rent because it's you're the dude that's going home on the subway to New Jersey. I'm not fucking dating you, right? Hey Tim, let's go for happy hour. No, I gotta catch the train. That's why they're paying $14,000.
No, I don't see people paying it on principle. Like that's just preposterous. Preposterous. Todd Levin says 14 a month is very reasonable for rent. What's the problem?
That's almost 14 times my mortgage.
Yeah, dude, it's like right, like that is ridiculous amount of money. That's a Rolex a month. Like I could live there for 6 months.
So you remember Bright Blue's place?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
About the same size as my place, right?
Yeah. How much is he paying? 4?
I'm not gonna say, but I'm not gonna. I'll never say, but it's just bizarre how much. It's not bizarre. I guess it's a free market, but it's very different. Like if you ever want to buy a home, you need to leave that state. Well, maybe not the state, but you just need to leave the boroughs.
There's no reason for him to leave.
I agree. Keep the apartment.
Why? You just do. It's perfect.
Hey, I'm holding. I'm gonna sell a couple watches.
Unless you're getting kicked out, it's why
Yeah, no, it's all good. I like this place. It's good. It's good for me. It's easy for me to get
to. Me, I trade your problems any day, as my father would always say.
Okay. Tim, what we need to do is renovate your place.
Look at this. If you guys thought that the Daytonas are never going to drop, 24.4.
Hold on. Go up. Let's see the details. Watch only. One link.
So what?
Okay. Year unknown.
I know, but that's the cheapest one.
It's probably fake inside. The guts are like Chinese or something.
Nah,
not fake. It's the cheapest Daytona on the market, basically, like in the worst possible condition. But
there was a brand new black dial of these for 25, unworn, unsized.
What?
So there was a brand new black TIE Fighter, unworn, unsized for 25,000 or so.
The black one, yeah. Okay.
By the way, I wore mine today. Yeah. I don't like the watch.
You're nuts.
I don't like the watch.
What are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?
The Panda. You know how when you wear a watch and you like it, you go throughout the day and you're excited. The whole day I was like, I don't like this. It looks great on you. Yeah, it looks great on you.
Also, that's your 30th birthday.
It's amazing. It's an amazing watch. We would have to sell it for food, but
it's a hype watch that's well needed.
Yeah. 24,000. That's cheap. That's what the pre-ceramics are going for like a month and a half ago. Maybe 2 months. The 16520 or whatever. The one that Humble Pine has.
Yeah, Humble Pine has a really nice one. The black dial with the steel bezel.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Really perfect. Hey, listen, Diego, I mean, maybe somebody, if you want to sell it to someone at retail, I bet someone would take it.
Oh, sure.
How much are they retail? 14.5?
But they can't sell it. They can't ever sell it. They have to.
I think it was just under 15 with tax, I think.
Okay.
I think we have 7% where I got it.
Maybe you should get rid of it, or you
can send it up to New Hampshire where I am.
I'll flip it. Get out of it. If you have doubts, get out of it. It's gonna be worthless. It's gonna go down to 19. Get out of it.
You'll make money.
The worst thing about this watch.
It's a common watch. I've seen like 20 of them at Dubai Watch Week.
I can't get it. Or I can't get out of it.
Get out of it. Get your heart is not in it. You could use
I'll
the
fall in love
money.
with it one day.
Yeah, you just
Keep
bought
it.
the car.
Keep
You
it.
don't need
Keep
this
it.
watch. Get the frick out of it.
You know, it'll be worth
Save
something in
yourself.
20 years. I've never seen a Daytona not worth
Save
something.
yourself. Save yourself. It's a sinking ship. This Daytona. They lied to us. There's more than we thought that they printed. They actually
They
made
lied to us.
billions of them.
He made billions.
Yeah, it's a really common watch. I don't understand how there's still propaganda that this is a rare
It's
watch.
not for me. It's not that it's common or anything. I just think there's better versions.
Literally
of it. I like the
everyone
black.
we know has one. Even Negroni has one. Think about it.
Negroni has a Daytona?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
at
no
retail.
reason.
Good for
You know
him.
the cool thing though, everybody in the community that has one pretty much got it at retail. I think Small G paid Gray for his, but he paid like 17 or something, which is still amazing. And people were telling him back then, "You're
Oh
crazy."
my God. Tell me who doesn't have one. Okay.
I don't have one.
Yeah, but you could have had one. You chose not to have
All
one.
right, so let's see who's got them at retail. Bright Blue, you, me, Negroni. Who else? That's 4.
Buckley doesn't have one.
Jeff got one at retail.
He's getting one.
Who else got one?
OC had. OC
No,
had.
not
OC
OC.
refused one.
Q got one at retail. Who else? Cars and Chrono.
Yes.
That's
Doc
7.
and his watch, I think, had one.
That's 8.
Yeah, there's so many.
So guys, go ask for Panda Daytona. They
They
made
literally give one to anyone who asks.
Buckley, I missed your unboxing by the way. So they said you can
Jeff
get a
has
Panda
one.
next?
Yeah.
Did they give you a time frame or
No, the way that they said it was that like you need a steel Daytona. Like you just have to have it. So they were like, you know,
that's awesome.
If you want, but I'm like very whatever about it, if I'm being honest with you.
We talked about that though. You buying a day. This was before you bought the day date. We said if you buy a day date, that puts you in this upper crust echelon of like, wait a second, this guy hasn't asked for a Daytona. This guy has this crazy spend.
Yeah.
My spend compared to other people in other places is not that crazy, believe it or not. But that's because it's Uber and they're the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
because here's the difference. The difference with you and everybody else is everybody else said, I want a Daytona. And they said, that's cool. And they said, I'll buy a day date. I'll buy a white gold Yachtmaster. I'll buy a GMT. I'll buy a sub, a date just. I'll buy something for the wife. Versus you didn't say that shit. I think that's a good strategy.
I think I have a hot take.
Go for it.
Oh, please.
I think most people in the watch community don't have an imagination of their own.
Expand on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who need to.
Everybody's buying. Everybody wants the black ceramic Submariner. Everybody wants the Panda. If everything was in the case and you didn't know what you know about them being over retail, I promise you that's not the watch you would pick out of the case. If I gave you a blank check and said, fill it out, buy whatever you like, and I erased your mind with the little Men in Black pen from the movie, remember? And said, pick one. You wouldn't leave with a platinum Daytona. I promise. You wouldn't.
You might not even leave with a Rolex.
I think you'd leave with a Rolex. Unless there was other brands. I mean, if Patek is next to Rolex, AP is next to Rolex. You know,
let's compare a day date. So blank check day date in this boutique has Vacheron. It's got say what you want about
watches, yeah.
Right. Say what you want about, but say what you want about JLC. It's got Long A, right? Mm-hmm. It's got Moser. People might look at the day date and go, this is kind of simplistic. The bracelet doesn't taper. It's too much shine. This is a sick watch. Look at this movement, right? Look at this Long A.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I just think it's just so overblown at this point. You know, I think that they're nice watches. Don't get me wrong. But I just think that they're just so overhyped at this point. Like, I would take a Panda, but I'm taking a Panda because you can't lose taking a Panda. Because everyone's told me you need to have a Panda. You don't
You
know.
should have. You should have a Daytona.
I agree with that.
I don't care. I don't care what it is. Matter of fact, one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my life is not just keeping to buy Daytonas when I've been asked, "Do you want the?" Because basically, you'll never go wrong with them, even on a value wise. So, Diego, even though you don't like yours, I just keep it.
Well,
15 years from now, just throw it in a safe deposit box.
Well, a lot. Look, I hate that I even have to bring it up because I bring it up so often. But a lot of it for me is fit. I'm like between sizes on the watch. It's fucking like up here on my wrist when I'm working because if I move it one more size, it cuts out my circulation. So I'm looking at it throughout the day, and I'm just like, "Fuck, this thing's not."
Give it to your wife.
Hell no.
I give it to your wife. That's all I can say. You know what? Women look sexy wearing Panda Daytona.
She looks just fine in her Tissot.
All right, that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
I like the Daytona. Having a Panda is cool, right? Because you have the history. It's cool. It's a collectible piece.
Yeah.
But for me, it doesn't do it. Like when I put on that yellow, gold, black dial Daytona,
man,
holy shit! Like this is breathtaking. When you turn it around, you look at it, you spin it. I put on the John Mayer. Christmas tree and a gold watch. Ugly. John Mayer's an ugly watch. I'll say it. John Mayer's an ugly watch. That green is fucking. That is the worst green they ever made. Was the John Mayer green? Fucking ugly.
You know what? Then you know what? I like when I saw when Boston Collector showed me his. I actually liked it.
But here's the thing, Tim G, is when people were going into Rolex before John Mayer made the video, nobody was buying it.
Oh, I agree with you 100% on that.
The blue,
exactly what you need to know.
The blue, I would say, is twice as nice.
I love the blue, but you need a Daytona. You need a Daytona. That's all. You just need one. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's like a 90 or whenever it came. I don't care what it is. You need a Daytona.
Telling you, look, the white gold blue dial is really nice. That's an attractive watch. But the IWC green, that Christmas tree green they use, and then putting a little red in there, not a nice combo. Very collectible, great investment. But I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, well, you need a Daytona. It should be your next watch, especially if you're a Rolex. You know
what though? You don't have to get a Panda. They just said steel Daytona. Get the black.
Well, that's the thing is everyone else has gotten to see the new ones except for me. I don't know why. No one will show me them. So maybe.
Black I think my stream yesterday about Beta Crown, Beta Soy Crown was less controversial than this conversation. Man, you guys stirred shit up.
What is Beta Soy Crown? What are you talking about?
Well, the Alpha Crown. Did you see how they got robbed?
You want to see if they'll jump on?
Not very alpha, right?
Let me see if they'll jump on.
Betas.
Oh, Beta Soy.
They were Beta Soy. They got robbed like a bunch of betas. They're not allowed to use that logo anymore. It's no longer Alpha Crown. It's a Beta Soy Crown.
The way that I look at this shit is, are you going to wear the watch or are you putting it in a safe? Okay.
Yeah.
If you're going to wear the watch, what's going to stand up over 20, 30 years? What colors? What configurations? I don't think you want your yellow gold watch to be bright Christmas tree green with some red. I think you'd rather have a neutral color in your one yellow gold watch.
Very controversial.
Boston Collector is going to have 20 yellow gold watches. He doesn't care. So to his point, he's correct. But for the rest of us normal people on the planet, if you're going to have a precious metal watch, a steel watch, you want them to be fucking crazy colors? I don't know. I don't agree with that.
Even my day-date with the champagne dial and the yellow gold, it's I'm not saying it's a John Mayer, but it's to me it's that it just stands out too much. It's not wearable.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
mean, the Platinum Daytona and the John Mayer were the two Daytonas that did not sell.
Yeah.
It wasn't until John Mayer came along and people who had everything were like, well, these are more rare than the mass-produced ones. Let me get them. Before
another reason those didn't sell though was that was a time those were probably going under retail. I think it was only the steel that were slightly above. So people, the layman, the guy that actually could get a Daytona because they were wait lists, he might be like you're saying, I want a Daytona, but I want to wear it everywhere. I want to wear it to the office. I want to wear it on my boat. I want to wear it to church.
Sounds like
Is
Buckley
a
is
yellow
listening to
gold
Andrew
green
Morgan
dial?
too much.
Is a yellow gold green dial Daytona appropriate?
You've been
at
listening
church
to
on
Andrew
Sunday?
Morgan, huh?
Andrew Morgan? Who's that?
The Watchfinder guy.
Watchfinder. No, I hate that channel. That's the channel who tries to tell you
They're
that
super anti Rolex. That's the
they
same
try
way.
to tell you that a Grand Seiko is better than a Datejust.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
Come on, we're not that stupid.
Even I met him there. I met Andrew in Dubai. It's like day one. He was with Bark and Jack. And they went somewhere.
Prior to these watches going over retail, what's the point of spending $40K on something vanilla? Have some fun. I agree, have some fun.
Yeah.
But this is when people were buying one watch. They had a sub, and then they got the Daytona.
So here's the thing people miss. Do you know why the Paul Newman is so famous and it's so iconic?
Why?
Because he zeroed in on that Daytona and a few others for his entire life.
Yes.
These fucking Hodinky guys and these big collectors, you have 40 watches.
Yep.
It's
Mark
not the
Wahlberg.
same thing. Paul Newman, he got that watch as a gift, and he bought two other Daytonas. And I think he had a 36 white gold date 8. It was either his or he had it in a movie. He had a handful of Rolex, and the majority of them were 3 Daytonas, black, white, and white. And before that was cool, he made it cool. He zeroed in on it and made it his watch. People want to buy the new sub, the black sub, because they see all these photos of these vintage ones and all these guys that came out of Vietnam, and it was their watch. It was their watch. You're not going to get what's in there by buying it right now over retail. It's not the same thing. So John Mayer told you the green one is cool. And then it went off. Everybody else on the planet was like, garbage. That's a shitter because the color sucks.
Yeah, I mean, everybody felt the same way about the Hulk too, right?
Exactly.
It was a shitter. Nobody because look, when your actual desires prevailed over value, people chose against it.
No, it's it's
even you, Tim. Even you had your choice between the Hulk and the Submariner and the Batman.
Yeah,
you chose.
No, but this is very simple. This is very easily explained by when collectors go for big collections. They like variety, and unique things become very valuable. But when people contract their collections and make them smaller, the unique pieces, they're the first ones to go because people want to have few iconic pieces. So right now we're in a watch recession where everybody consolidating their collections. They're going to be getting rid of all these unique pieces because like when I was buying my first watch, it's going to be my one watch collection. I didn't go for ugly green color, right? Because how the fuck am I going to match ugly green to pink? I mean,
Tim,
think about it.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
You know who buying the ugly green watch was the guys that had the money to actually play around and have a fun watch for once a month.
They didn't make that many. They didn't make that many of the John Mayer or the Platinum Daytona because they couldn't sell that many. Now, when a fucking boutique gets 2 of them a year, and you have 100 people battling instead of 8 years ago when there was 0 battling, yeah, sure. And people only see what's over retail now. I just had this discussion with a friend of mine who buys Rolex, He's not part of our community, but he buys a lot of Rolex.
Yeah.
And I was watching his mental struggle because he tried this on, and he's like, "This is really nice. How come nobody talks about it?"
Yeah.
And we came to the conclusion it's because the olive.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it because the olive. People can't get their brain past the olive, right? You think rose gold, you think olive. You think platinum, you think ice blue, right?
You think Daytona,
Now,
you think platinum.
now with yellow gold,
panda.
everybody's wants green, right? Oh, I want the green, the green, the green, the green. Cool to collect, bad to wear.
Yeah.
The white, the silver, the champagne, the black, that's the one you want if you're going to wear it. You're an investor, you're a collector, you collect a lot of watches. Go crazy with the colors. Buy the rainbow. I have a red OP.
Kill the rainbow.
I get it. But let's be real. Let's separate the two. Like, let's use some logic here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Joe, 92 pounds says Buckster's Yachtmaster 42 gun within 3 months.
No, I still have it. I still have it.
Still got it. He still has it.
What was the purchase date? Hold on. What was the purchase date on that thing?
When did I get that? Beginning of October.
Did you bring it to Vegas?
Yeah. I had it for a little bit.
Kyle D, if Tim did buy the Hulk, he wouldn't have sold it for any gains. When he should have.
Remember when the Panda?
Kyle knows me too much. This is scary.
Remember when the Panda was 50 and everybody's telling you to sell? You're like, I don't care about money.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna
Well,
sell
that's
it.
his third. That's his 30th. That's his 30th birthday watch. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it's white. Fantastic. They only make 3 watches that have a white dial that are sports watches. Only 3. And one of the other 3 is a total shitter, which is the Yachtmaster 2, right? Universally hated by people that are into watches.
Unfortunately, I actually like that watch. I would never buy one, but I actually like
I would never buy one, but if you gave me one, I'd wear the shit out of it.
I think it's a great watch, actually. But yeah, everyone hates it. It's a hater watch.
Yeah, the black dial is not talked about because every sports piece Rolex makes comes in a black dial.
The Yachtmaster 2 is one of those watches that looks horrible in photos and amazing in person.
Oh, I love mine, but I just had it for like 2 years.
When Nathaniel has his on, it's a killer watch.
So
it looks amazing.
The Yachtmaster on Oyster Flex, that one, the one I have, it's only missing one thing.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what it's missing, but go ahead.
Way. Rolex history provenance. That and the Sky Dweller have none.
Okay, so Buckley, I'm going to tell you what I didn't like about the one that I had that I wore every day for like 2.5 years. Where the Oyster Flex meets the watch, it doesn't wrap. That bothered me.
Doesn't wrap.
It doesn't wrap around the watch like if you look at the Daytona with the Oyster Flex, it's part of it.
Yeah, so this doesn't have the end links. You're talking about how it meets the case?
Exactly. That bothered me, believe it or not. I loved everything. About. I don't know if I should have told you that because it might give you a phobia.
The what?
It doesn't matter to Buckley because he's got a big wrist and the strap will already wrap. You and I, Tim G, if we put this watch on, that Oyster Flex is going straight down.
That's exactly correct. And what I did like about it is that the class it balanced it. It was almost like a rudder, because it was heavy too because it was gold. It's a what do they call it? I'm sorry, my mind is like fried right now. It's the Oyster Flex bracelet or whatever it's called. It's a phenomenal bracelet, but the wrap of that Oyster Flex at the watch bothered the hell out of me. Okay, whatever it's worth.
Yeah, but if you put on a 40 mil Yachtmaster on Oyster Flex, it'd be just fine.
Yeah,
42. Yeah, it's much bigger.
But the 42 was fine on my wrist. I have a 6.5-inch wrist.
There's some really good comments right now. Hold on, this one's good. This is true, by the way. the Boston Crew is the undisputed champs, and there's not even a close second at this point. You know, your Cars and Chrono. Tim G, you're part of the Boston Crew. So.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, but yeah, okay.
The LA Crew's got Alex, it's got
Cars
Sean
and Chrono.
Posher, Cars and Chrono. Who else?
Yeah,
that's it.
The Philadelphia
producer Michael.
The Philadelphia crew is pretty solid.
Yeah.
If Small G wasn't in there, it'd be a different story. But
Philly's probably better than New York. We're on the bottom, to be honest. The only one's worse than us is Florida.
Oh yeah, Mathis. Yo,
Mathis is by himself.
It's rough.
And Midwest.
No, he's got Jeff got half the time there.
Let's talk mid-country. You have what do you got? You got Double Crown and you got Evan. They're below the New York crew, I'd say.
Where do me and Cam stand in all this?
Oh, you're at the bottom. You're on your own. You're in
bottom feeders. Yeah.
Yeah, but Boston by far. It's not even close. They're destroying us.
Because they grew up with the European watch companies. The proximity.
I also like some of these comments. This one's funny. This one is, yes, I would run. Also, I mean, it's hard to take people seriously that's the name of your account, that's your picture, whatever. But I would run and get a Panda. You're an idiot if you don't buy it. It's worth double. I'm not stupid. I'd buy it. Doesn't mean it's the best watch in the world.
You would buy it to flip it. It'd be the smart thing to do. This is what Diego should do. He is on the fence. Didn't you hear? Diego is waffling Buckley. He should sell. Get out of the Panda.
I can't sell it though.
What are you talking about? You can't sell it.
No, but your AD will know about it in probably.
Joe 90.
No, it's not even that.
Bucksters, I bet your Yachtmaster 42 is gone within 12 weeks.
If they get me a Daytona, if they give me a Daytona, it might be.
You want to bet $100?
Do I want to bet $100?
Joe 90.
Does he want to bet $100?
He wants to bet $100. You want to put down some actual coin behind that, Joe?
I think it's funny that people keep tabs on me because I'm doing it with Rolex.
Yeah.
If it, Brian and PG escape because they do it with all sorts of brands and people can't keep track of them. They're like, oh, that's cool. You fucking turn 25 JLCs into a Chappick. Very cool. You do it with Rolex and you're a villain. Oh.
You know why I can't sell it, Tim? I'll say it.
Why?
When I got the call, I called OC.
Yeah.
And he said, that's the last gift from your dad. So, because it was like right after.
Oh, that's a big deal.
I can't sell it.
Yeah,
no. Can't sell it.
Plus,
but it does. I'm still able to critically.
Exactly. No.
Talk about the watch though.
The gift is $25,000 while you still get it. You could.
I can still critically. I can still be critical about the watch though. Right. We're just discussing the watch.
Yeah.
Diego, I've seen you in person with your Moondust, and I've seen you with the Panda, and the Panda looks a lot better on you than this Moondust. If you only could have one, you should stick with the Panda. It looks good on you.
It's one of those things where when you look down at your wrist, I think Evan mentioned this, something about your bone structure changes when you move your arm, right?
I don't know if it's that. I just think
because you got those bones that rotate. So I think I agree. I've seen it in photos. I see it in a mirror. It looks great, but
it looks better on you than the other one.
Oh, dude, you have to keep that watch.
I will. But I'm just partly shtick, but I still say the black is better. So,
well, it might be now. That's the word on the street. Everyone's saying that.
I mean, what do you think? I mean, I know you haven't seen it in person, but what do you guys, Tim and Tim G and Buckley?
In the photo, it looked better.
Yeah, and I've seen both, and the black looks better.
Yeah, the black one looked better in the photos. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Rose said it. If you're going to hand me a Daytona, I'd go with the yellow gold one right now. Either platinum or yellow gold. That'd be awesome. I mean, I'd probably get more wear out of the yellow gold, to be honest.
What about rose gold? Rose gold black subdials on Oyster Flex.
No, I have rose gold. That's it. You got
That's the best one I've ever seen. The one that Sheen had. Remember that one?
I didn't like that.
It's 40
I
mil.
love that watch.
No. My favorite is the what's it called? The Pikachu.
Yeah. The Pikachu's nice. The Pikachu is another watch that looks better in person.
Wait a minute. Bright Blue, I did not say that. I did not say that. Take it easy, dude. I have the Pepsi on Jubilee. That watch is fucking awesome. So, and he has the Blue Royal Oak in steel, which is arguably the best one.
Yo, Daniel.
That's an outstanding watch.
Guys. Hi, Diego.
Hey, man.
This is a brand new one below retail. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Don't sleep. 2 picks available.
It's good looking. It's a good looking watch.
Daniel just listened to 3 hours of Joe Rogan with Elon Musk, followed by 26 episodes of Shark Tank with only Kevin O'Leary.
Why do you snitch the people I dislike? Anyways, I got this thing now. Sorry, Tim. I'm just not a fan of Kevin, at least for now.
I was watching that. I was just talking about Elon Musk yesterday. How it annoys me. How every day he does.
Oh no! Don't say that. I'm still on the stream.
And then literally it happened again. But
no, leave it.
I was able to get Tim G on the stream.
Let's keep the peace, Tim. Let's keep the peace. Tim G, I got to hand it to you that you stuck it this long. Wow, you're still here.
Well, 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes.
I want to say
£92. Buckster's, my opinion, comes from respect for you. Oh, look at
yeah. No, I'm not talking about him, but there's a lot of people that when you like Boston Collector gets a lot of abuse also.
Yes.
Because when you're doing this with watches at retail that are hard to get, people keep tabs. When you're doing it with just stuff that's out there, arbitrage, and I'm not saying they're bad watches. Don't get me wrong. But when people don't know the prices, they don't register. It's like whatever. Like, okay, cool. You took fucking a Chapek, a JLC, and a Lange, and you turned it into a Moser Tourbillon.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, you took the Moser Tourbillon the next month, and you turned it into whatever a De Bethune. No one's keeping tabs on that. You start doing with Rolexes.
Really?
I want to go back to your previous conversation about if someone wrote a blank check and you had the Men in Black mind eraser, what watches would you guys actually get?
I think
you didn't know about fucking price. Let's just say you get a big bonus. Go pick out a watch.
Probably, knowing myself, my eye would go to a blue dial, most likely, and a white.
Would it be Rolex, or are you looking elsewhere?
It would be Rolex, but a blue dial would be white metal. I wouldn't be surprised if I left with like a white gold date or the one America got initially. Like if you raced my brain, that's probably where I'd land, to be honest. I don't think many people are going to land on a Starbucks. That's just my opinion. When everything else is in that case, and when Rolex full stock is in the case, you're talking about well over 100 watches. The likelihood that it's going to land on the brushed, boring stuff, I just don't think that's likely.
My question would be just an amendment to Diego's. Buckley.
If anybody else wants to answer, I mean,
okay.
Let's go ahead.
If you're in the mind of doing something that you never did before in the Rolex, where would you go? Like you're saying, where your mind would land based on your past history. But I'm just tweaking that.
No, I'm saying if for people who don't know watches, so let's go to a wife, right? She has a lot of money. She wants to buy her husband a gift. 99% of the time, what do they leave with? Some configuration of a date just.
Right. Okay.
Right? When you show them a Daytona initially, what's all those circles on the dial? What's the things on the side? What's that mess? That's the reaction. When you show them a GMT, why is it blue and red? That doesn't look like a Rolex. This is just the majority of people. Most people
Right.
in our community are so fucking deep.
Look, for me, if I don't know anything about watches and I went into a watch store, again, not knowing anything about movements, I would go for a JLC Perpetual Ultra Thin.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think it's a great looking watch. The movements, or not the movement, but the dial is incredible. It fits me like the strap. That's what I would go for. And I mean, it's like Tim.
Go for a 3-hander.
Yeah, Tim, what would you go for? If you know shit about watches and someone said, "Here's 50 grand, have fun."
Well, I already did that experiment, and I chose the Panda Daytona. That was the watch that I went in blind to get. I saw an ad, and I went in, and I said, "Hey, I want the chronograph." Did you guys know? And they told me that it was a purchase history and 3 years wait list only watch. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I didn't know there was such a thing." Like, yeah, oh yeah. And here are 3 other options that we can give you. Instead, these are just as good, and we'll put you on the wait list if you buy it. Like,
And I don't want to keep hyping up the date. I'm just saying a simple 3-hander. It could be a Vacheron Patrimony. It could be a Nautilus. It could be, it could be a
hype the Datejust. There's a reason that it was the most produced Rolex of all time.
Yeah,
it's sold like hotcakes.
Is it still though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is really.
Yeah, they sell 700,000 of them a year.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, Tim G, you understand finance and stuff. When I looked at my watches under the Watch Analytics website, the only watch that if you bought it at gray market price that you wouldn't have lost any money on in the drop was my Datejust.
Okay.
Everything else you would have been murdered on. Murdered. Now, I don't know why that is. People say it's because they're not as hyped, but then again, there's way more of the Datejust than there is a red OP.
Yeah, but they didn't go up as much either as the others.
They didn't go up as much, but shouldn't it be that if it was at 14 grand, it should now be at 9? It's not. And I'm not just saying my Datejust, it's all the Datejusts. All of them have been straight across. Maybe 5% if they're real shitters. So explain that. It's because when you come out of our watch world and you come out of the flippers, most people only need one watch. And if they're being given gifts, it's going to be a simple 3-hander.
That is true. That is
the compliments. I don't know about you guys, but people notice the Explorer 1. It's simple.
Exactly.
They say, nice watch. I bet with you, Buckley, when you wear your Datejust, they go, oh man, that's a beautiful watch.
I've worn my Rolexes around friend groups many times. The Datejust is the only one where they're like, is that a Rolex? And it's usually the women that are like, is that a Rolex? I'm like, yeah. How'd you get one of those? I don't know anybody that has a Rolex. I've worn the Pepsi. Don't get shit. Nobody says a word. Nothing. The only Rolex outside of the Datejust that people were like, hey, that's nice, was the Bluesy.
You wouldn't believe the comments I got on my pink hat.
Exactly. Sometimes it's the least effort.
Well, you've got the best hats I've ever seen.
Rose Paul, thank you so much for $10 super chat. Props for your daily streaming through your plague. Thank you so much, Rose. Yeah, I still have COVID, guys. Just trying to recover here. Sorry for shorter shows.
You've got like 5 more days.
But you guys still can upvote, right? Can everybody upvote? Like, seriously, I haven't been bugging anyone about the upvotes. So.
Tim,
what does the upvoting do for your channel, by the way?
I don't know. It actually makes so that the video is a little bit more viewed.
Does it also motivate you?
It promotes it in the algorithm, so for me it's nice. There's a little bit more viewers. It's always cool. More people get to see our little show. I don't know. It helps out us. It makes the more people are here, the more fun the show is. So
there you go.
It helps.
You just broke 100. There you go.
All right.
There you
Right,
go.
nice.
You-
Diego, I want to say the Reverso duo maybe for me.
There you go. Yeah, that's another
Okay.
one that I would gravitate towards. It's a good
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you
It's
ever decide
fun.
to get a Reverso, Daniel, let me know. Don't buy
Okay.
it at retail.
I
Okay.
love
All right. Okay.
I
Okay.
love them, but JLC right now is so toxic.
You see what you
Yeah,
just
but
said, though? See what you
you
just
can
said?
you can get them for very cheap.
Yeah,
Tim,
you're
you
right.
just
You're
said
absolutely
Yeah.
correct.
you love the
Okay.
watch, but what's preventing you from buying it is that you feel you'll absolutely take a bath on it.
Well, not really. I would just never wear it. In my case, I had a ton of watches at one time, and I just never wore them. I only wore like 3 watches.
The reason why I wear one, Tim, is if I'm walking down on South Beach with a Reverso during the vintage show, and a young lady at
There you
the
go.
panel will say, "Oh, do you play polo?" And I might say, "I do." Well, let's go play together.
There you go.
Or you can track your hose in different area codes.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So the 6007 is under retail.
Now under retail, yeah, that's sad news. Reality is
Get in the
tough.
zone. Auto zone.
Exactly. AutoZone. Get in the zone. The AutoZone.
So I had
not doing so well.
So I had a 6007, the stainless steel.
Oh.
I sold it in April for 85,000.
Nice.
What's 007? What is
You
that?
made out like a bank.
Stainless steel, 50 their anniversary when they were, and I got that from an
They're
AD.
building a new factory.
To build a new factory.
It was like a.
And you know what? I never liked it. Never wore it.
Stainless. Damn, those went for 80. All right, I got a phone call. I gotta go.
Got a phone call. 10
Well,
o'clock.
I guess it's an important call.
It's got to be.
It might be from Hong Kong. You never know.
All right, guys, we got 4 more minutes to go. If you got any final questions, any final comments,
I have a comment to make
Yeah.
in the after show.
Oh, the after show. I'll drop the link for the after show. If you guys want to join us for a little after show. Yeah, it's good little show today. Yeah.
Not bad. You suckered me in.
Yeah, it was good discussion actually. We had good fun.
Yeah.
Is this as long as? Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
No, go ahead.
Tim G, is this the longest time you've been on? This is a marathon.
I don't know. I obviously don't have a life. So
no, that's not what I meant. I have to see my. I have to see. Yeah, I'm seeing my yoga shrink in a couple of weeks and try to determine why I'm addicted to the Tim Wright Show.
It's better than normal TV these days, so it's good.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
but anyway, yeah, below retail. So what do you think? We'll drop a few thousand more.
You like the yellow the best of the 3 colors.
I do too now.
Yeah.
Tim's reading something else. I can see it. There's some other message.
No. Just wrapping it up. Good show, guys. Good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to upvote. If you got any information regarding anything, email me hello@timwright.com. Yeah, Buckley, man, congratulations again on the day. You know what? I think the olive green, the dial, they're so common. For some reason, you see those all the time. Crony has one. There's so many people in this watch community who have that particular. Eddie has one.